point. Connect them by power. Power is now connected, and we can set up the rubber. Not die again, because that happened to me way too much already. Oh my god. I was just minding my own business and this... Look at it. So beautiful. We set that up last time. A nice train track around the entire map. And we're only using like 1% of it. And our purpose is to like use an entire map full of it. Hi, my name is Gersey and welcome back to Satisfactory. So our plans for today are really simple. We just want to set up the entire computer factory. And if that's done, then maybe we'll get some more roads done, because I still want to connect a road in a cross through the entire map, which will make it easier to travel in small circles around the map for us. So that is what I had in mind for today. And hopefully we can get that done. Right now we have a lot of residual plastic that we need to transform into plastics or rubber to make the machines, to make the computers, because we will need computers for train tracks and for our next setup. We could also choose to build computers completely without this stuff. But then we really don't have a reason to build here. So yeah, it doesn't really matter. But my thought was to work backwards. So let's say we have one computer right here, right now, and that we can make in this machine. That makes 2.5 per minute. Let's say we want 10 computers per minute. I don't know if that's a lot or that's not a lot, but our power grid should be able to handle it. So let's say we want to make 10 computers a minute. Then we need to think backwards from the circuit boards and the cables and the plastic to make that stuff. So let's just set up an area here where we can work and start building. It's been a while, so I don't really remember all the controls. Maybe I do. It's muscle memory at this point, probably. So the first thing we'll do is just set up a platform where we can work. And it doesn't really have to be a really big platform. We just have to have enough space to set up at least four manufacturers, and then we'll see what we can do with the computer stuff. Hopefully this will work fine. Hopefully this is big enough to set up our first part of the factory. Let's remove this one real quick and let's set up a manufacturer right here. And can we place 4 next to each other? That one is not in the correct position. And these will have 4 outputs from 4 computers. So what do we need for this? Oh, we need a whole lot more. Heavy modular frames, circuit boards, and automatic wiring. We do have a lot of automatic wiring though. Automatic wiring? Nah, no matter. I was just curious what this needs. This one, we already have this one done, so this one doesn't really matter that much. But we have computers, so we can choose out of two things, or 3 even. We can also craft a computer without any plastics, if I remember correctly. But that requires a whole other material. So let's see, we have our, let's just go with a simple one, and that is the Caterium computer, because then we'll just lead a Caterium node from back there to here. Hopefully that will be good enough. So let's set up 4 machines. This will be more than enough computers to work with, hopefully for the near future. I'm not going to calculate everything correctly probably, but I will make sure that it will work. So let's start with the first, let's start with the middle thing. That's probably the easiest. We need 52 quick wire a minute in each of these machines. So let's set these ones up that we can attach stuff to this. So we have our 4 manufacturers right here, and we can connect them to the main grid by doing this. And then they're connected to the main grid. Now we have to make sure that they get an output as well. This will be a little bit more complicated because we need to connect 4 things at once. So let's just, so my task was to just work in 4 layers. I don't know how other people do this, but since I'm working in layers the best, I can probably do that right here too. So let's say we'll do this one, the bottom layer, second layer, third layer, fourth layer, and for that we need to measure in terms of mergers. So this is going to get a little bit confusing from the start, but we need to make sure that they're connected right from the moment we do this. So that's not completely correct. Okay, so we have a splitter, and we'll feed them all from the back there because that's the easiest way to go about this. Okay, if I place them in this line, they'll probably stay connected to. Shall I connect them in lanes or shall I connect them in groups? So for example, if I do this or stacked, I mean, so for example, probably in lanes. So let's make this the output part for the first machines in every row. And we don't have to think about that anymore. So we don't work in terms of what materials do we have, but we work in terms of how much can we feed into these 4 machines. Instead of working from front to back, we'll work from back to front of the machine. Don't know if that makes any sense, but we'll see. If this doesn't work out, then please give me suggestions, because I'm always open to like new ideas how I can best go about these things, because it's really difficult sometimes to come up with ideas. Okay, so we need a splitter right here. I'm saying that well. Yeah, so basically we have a splitter in this form. Maybe a little bit confusing at first, but it will be like this. So we can, oh wait, we forgot one. Not this one. So it will be some sort of pyramid. I think if we build it like this, we'll be fine. I don't think our normal blueprint is big enough to automate this. Maybe it is though, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe it's best if we automate this, because then we'll have like a better grip on how we can build these things. Go. Place the blueprint Mark II down here. Nope, we can't. We'll need computers for that. Interesting. Let's go back to the factory and make a blueprint for this. Otherwise this will be a lot harder in future projects. There's a summer sloop, I forgot. Or Mercersphere, I mean. Alright. The next thing after this factory is done is probably to set up train signals in all the parts where we have trains merging with each other. Because if I don't, they will definitely 100% collapse or like crash into each other. Okay. Okay, I accidentally derailed the train. No one saw that. So here's our blueprint Mark III, then or Mark II, I mean. And hopefully we can just clear the blueprint designer. Let's place the machine right in the corner right here. So like this, I guess. Do you have more than enough space? You probably do. We can probably even put them closer together, because then we can make something in the front that will connect the front rows with each other. There goes our train again. As a train fanatic, I love to see that. Holy shit. So right here we made the same input, right? This is probably the best way to go about this. And then we'll connect each one on a layer higher than the previous one. So the first one can just go into the machine like this. That one's already connected. We can connect this one via a conveyor, and then we can connect this one via a pole like this. Now they're all connected as well. And then hopefully, wait, can we put 2 next to each other? Oh, we can. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so we can make 2 of these if we want to. Let's just give these some supports too, otherwise they will look a little bit ridiculous if we don't. At the middle? No, it isn't. So now they have supports too, and we can make a small piece here in the front that will like connect all the other rows, and that will be a merger. And it has an exit point here and an entry point on the back. Alright. Don't think we can do anything more weird for this one. We probably can connect it with an extra power pole. A little bit annoying that it's not in the middle. Where is the power pole? Oh, there it is. Let's place it right here, then it won't interact with like the other stuff. Okay, so now we have our input output for the machine set up and stackable, I hope. Oh wait, we don't. Oh, this doesn't work. That is troublesome. Well, we could set it up like this, right? And then just delete the poles underneath. But if we have really big parts, this looks a little bit ridiculous. And we can't set it up the other way around, because then it would run into problems if it comes from that direction and we attach more machines. So let's say we can connect this one how we did previously. and then 1, 2, 3, and this one like so. I think this is the best way to go about it. Then it sort of goes underneath the other ones. I think it looks a little bit ridiculous to have this not supported, but sure, we'll go with this, I guess. It has a power pole connected. Yeah, everything seems to be fine. So how did we call, what did we call the previous ones? So in productions we have refinery, array, and then 1M for one machine. So we're just going to steal that name. Let's make it gray. Icon, that is the manufacturer. Now I need to look up how it's written. Alright, so in simple, no triple letters or something. So this is a manufacturer array. What is M for snowman? Weird shit. Save. And what we can do right now is place a second one, if I'm correct. We couldn't do this before 1.0. Place a second one, but it says overlapping with Blueprint Designer. It probably goes too far to that direction, yeah. And build it. Now we connect them. And I think now they're connected. So if we take a look at it, and then we have a 2-machine setup for the manufacturer. You could probably do this compactor in any other way, but this seems to be the best way right now. And then we have our inputs and outputs next to each other and stackable in a better way than we had previously, all fed into one machine. So let's give it a name, move it around in our blueprint section. So let's give productions a new category. No, not a new category, a new subcategory, and move them over. I didn't think I would make use of like the blueprint stuff that much, but apparently I do. Okay, that is done. Hopefully we didn't like fuck up anything. Now we can go back. Let's not drive into another train this time. I think we should probably pass our previous blue train. Not that the thing does anything right now, because none of the machines are running. And we're back at our factory right here. Nice. Now I can delete all of these, because this was a lot of work we didn't have to do. A little bit useless, but sure. And now we can use our blueprints to make the new factory setup. Let's nudge it a little bit and place it down. Like so, probably. No, not like so. And then a second one. Now the blueprints are lined up, I think. Yeah, right, yeah. Now we can, the only thing we have to do is like connect all the conveyor belts. And there it is. A perfectly set up machine with multiple entry and exit points. I do just right now see that we have a lot of space right there, but who cares? So we're going to make the Caterium computer, which requires us to have the rubber and the Caterium shit. Okay, so let's input these into the machine. And now we'll need, okay, so we want to do quick wire first, because I know there's a node right there that we can use that we haven't used yet. And if we have not enough, we can probably upgrade that one to a Mark IV miner and then use that Caterium as well to like set up everything right here. So to make quick wire, we'll need a total of 52. I'm slightly confused right there. We need a total of 52.5 in every machine. Well, that makes 210 in total, and 210 in total can be created from how many constructors? They make 60 per minute, which means we need a total of 3.5 quick wire constructors. So let's set these up probably to the side of this, because we do want to use the water, or maybe in the front. Let's use this space for all the non-rubber parts, and then we have the ocean for like the rubber stuff. So let's make our platforms a little bit bigger. Let's make sure we're not getting off the ocean. It's so nice that our upload speed is like so much higher than it was last time. That was probably the most annoying thing about this. Okay, here we have our place set up. Alright, let's use the blueprints for the constructor array. We need 4 machines in total. We can just set these up right behind this line right here. and connect it to the power grid like so. And the next thing we have is to input the proper recipe. So we have this one in every machine. Now we can connect this. The last one has to be the half. So we make 30, which gives us a total of 210 as an output. And now we can easily connect this to the back of the machine via the same way we did it earlier. So that's our first row connected, our first machine connected. What does this require? 12 Caterium per minute and 6 Caterium per minute. And so 3 times 12 is 36, plus 6 is 42. So we need a total of 42 Caterium per minute. We don't need a lot to build this, I think, but here. Let's just set up, let's see, how much does one smelter make? 30, right? 15. And we need it. Yeah, 42. So 42 divided by 15 means 2.8. So let's set up 3, probably. Yeah. Let's just see how much that one makes, because then we can just lay down a path from here to the factory, and then we can set up the correct amount. And if we have produce more than we need, then we just like split it off or something. I don't know. So that is a Mark 1, I think. Yeah, that's a Mark 1. So we should be able to upgrade that right away to a Mark 2, which means it produced 120 and now it produces 120 for us in this row. So we can just remove this path right here, place a splitter along the way, upgrade these old belts, and now we can input this material to our factory. Shouldn't be too hard, just a normal road. The only thing is though, it needs to connect to a part of the no. It needs to connect to a part of the factory that is on the world grid, and this factory that we're standing on right now is not on the world grid. So we probably have to reroute that a little bit. At least I'm guessing we do. Okay, so let's say we... Can we make it? No, we can't. That is a little bit annoying. We almost killed ourselves in the process too. Do we have food? We have bacon. Let's make a vertical platform like so that we can stand on and then go to the next row. Okay, so I see our machines right there through the thingy. So what I'm guessing is if we place a thing right here on the world grid, it will probably act like a sort of conveyor hub from where we can input all the conveyors, and we probably have to input pipes too, I think. Yeah, probably like this. I don't think I can do a better job than this. It looks a little bit weird, but at least it's connected to the world grid somehow. Yep. And let's see, what platform are we standing underneath? This one. Okay, can we place a floor hole in this platform? It is too high up, so we have to do it like this. They're both wrong. In the wrong direction. So now our material is flowing in from that pipe right there, from that conveyor belt, and we should have an exit hole right there. Beautiful. Let's see, 120. That's why I probably did this in ores. With this machine we can smelt 120 ores, and the only thing we have to do right now is copy this or connect it to the factory and lead it back into the other machine. What in the world? Oh, whoops. We kind of fucked up right there. No problem, we just reconnect these. I hope. I don't know. This is a little bit annoying for if you ever want to delete a blueprint though, but sure. Why did it still say it? For some reason it did not delete all of the material properly. Okay, so what we do want to do now is just connect these via a conveyor splitter. Or merger, I mean, the outputs. We probably have to do a split off for overflow. So this will be Caterium, overflow, and overflow. And to make sure we have like an overflow thingy here, right here, we just point this high up. So we know we have an overflow right here. And this will just produce all the Caterium, or it can. Bro, this won't even make a dent in our entire system. So these are producing quick wire. And now we can properly connect these to the manufacturers. Oh, wait a minute, I did the same thing. I made the same mistake. How could I do that? Merger? Yeah, right here. Now it is properly connected if I connect this one. So like so. And now we're producing 210, I'm saying it correctly? Yeah, 210 quick wire. Okay, so let's see. That one's filling up. Rubber is the one we have to do next. We need a total of 22.5 rubber, which can be created by how many refineries? 22.5. They can produce 20 per minute, and we need 4 machines. Means we have a total of a total of 4.5 refineries that need to be built, which we can set up right here. See, once you have the materials, it isn't that hard to like set up one factory for one product. For some reason I thought it really was, but it just isn't. Okay, so 4.5 refineries. We can put 3 together and then 1. So what is the front? There's the front. So this is the back where we need to feed it. We need to feed it from this side, right? No, from this side. Oh, it's fine, I think. No, maybe not. We need to give it a little bit more space. And now we can connect like the other refinery, the last one right here. Perfectly lined up. And right now it's also connected. And we should do that on the other side too, because otherwise I probably forget. We don't need these pipes. Normally I would just leave them, but for now it will be a little bit confusing. Pipes are deleted and we have our exit point. Connect them by power. Power is now connected. And we can set up the rubber. So we need 4.5. Oh wait, then we need 1 more. In my head it was like 4. Okay, so 4 it is, but it's 4.5. We need 1 more machine. Why is it so hard? Why is it not connecting? Like normally it just straight up connects, but now it didn't. Okay, and now it's connected. This is also by this one, yeah, all right. Now we just need to set it up, rubber, and then 50%. We can feed that back into our machine. We can just go underneath this one. Doesn't really matter, does it? Now that they're connected, we can connect them to at least one of these splitters. I don't think it really matters, like they feed into each other, I think. Yeah, they're not feeding into each other, but probably should. Like, should I set something up right here for that? Maybe a load. I should set up a load balancer, but I don't really know how I can do that perfectly, because now I don't know if every row gets the same treatment. There are 4 rows in total. How you doing, guys? Aslim and Anna Smith. I'm doing great. Trying to set up a load balancer in a computer factory. But I'm not really sure how I should go about it. Yeah, what are you doing on a day like this? If I want to connect them via a load balancer, I should probably like insert, because then they need to connect with all 4 somehow. I heard about this game. How is it like ugh, my reading is off today. I heard about this game. How is it like? Is that survival game? It is not a survival game. It is a factory building game. You don't really, like in a survival game you normally need to like find food or shit, but right now I'm just trying to build factories and trying to do stuff, and the purpose of the game is to build a space station, as you can see right here above me. But yeah, you have to produce parts for that, and these parts come from factories you develop yourself. A little bit like a simulation, yeah. We're not really sure why we do this, because they're not really clear about it. They say it's for a Save the Day project from Earth, because it's not going well with the Earth. But that's like all they say about it, yeah. But where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? I'm from the Netherlands. If you couldn't hear it from my accent. I'm from the Netherlands. I tried to start streaming like a few months ago. Have you been there? This does get quite confusing on how you should like input the materials from here and then split them on the other rows. You know what? Let's just use one row, and if it doesn't work, we can always use the other ones. We can probably feed. Have you played any Souls games? No, actually. I mean, I've played a few months ago. I played Portal Knights, but I don't think you can call that a Soul game. Or a Soul-like game. Now I get why some people use just one input. Holy shit. But Like, do you like Soul games like Elden Ring or Dark Souls? It's okay. Is it a castle model behind you? I love Souls games. Where do you see a castle? There's no... It's not a medieval game, so I wouldn't expect any castles to here. Everything you see, though, I've built. So, literally every factory in this world, everything you see behind... Damn it. Everything you see right there is something I built. In your room. Oh, in my room. It's not a castle. That's Gringotts from Harry Potter. Show it if you want. This is Gringotts, my most prized possession. Yeah. As you could imagine, I collect Legos. Lego. You can't say... Oh wait, you can't hear me properly. Hopefully it doesn't fall down. Yeah, no, but I collect Legos. So yeah, that's something I do all the time and build all the time with. I try to make my own stuff, but that's sometimes a little bit hard. You have to have a lot of imagination for that stuff. I'm hoping that this kind of works as a load balancer. I'm not sure though. Probably doesn't, but no matter. But yeah, what are your like hobbies and stuff? Because mine are Legos and streaming, obviously. I like to do artwork like 2D and 3D, any kind of artwork related to graphics. And that's right up my alley. I do art not really artwork myself, but I build websites and stuff. Those are the things I do. I did like multimedia design. Yeah, that's mostly what I do, at least outside of in the real world, outside of the world of gaming. So to make this probably work, you have to do this 4 times, I guess. I'm not sure though. Let's see, can we connect these? It will be a pretty sight once it's done. Holy shit. Yeah, like, do you watch a lot of streamers that do like what is called Souls games and stuff, or is it just streamers that do random shit? And I like to watch streamers that do a lot of random shit, but I do have some teams that I'm more connected to. Someone told me last time that probably 1 row is all more than enough to like input everything, so probably don't have to do this again. In any location. I think they're all connected. They should be like balanced out now. I'm hoping. I'm probably coping too, but sure. Let's connect this like so and connect this one to the first row. Yeah, because now it can move up like 3 spaces and stuff to any other row if it wants. But what brings you here and on this bright day? Let's see. Okay, so we have our input, so the only thing it needs right now is water. And let's say it needs 20 water a minute. Yeah, okay. Then we need to set up something below that will give us the water. Oh, I can build higher than this. Maybe I can do it like so. It is noodle mode right now, so that's not the way we want to build. I want to build in vertical mode. And that is also not how I want to build. So if I do it like this, I can make a floor hole right here, probably. That will give enough material, enough water to support like every rubber part we have right here. And it still doesn't have any power, so we still need to connect it. Why doesn't it have power? Apparently I forgot to do that. Okay, so let's put a pump right here. See, we do want to connect all of these together. Then we want to do a valve right here, a valve right here, and a pump right there. Probably just connect the pump to this. Now we don't have any sloshing back into our grid. The valve, yeah, thank you. Now we'll make a hole in the ground and like zoop our way down. We have to connect this somehow. We can skip this bowl. Alright, so now we have some sort of setup that will pump water downstairs, down below, or from down below. Hopefully it will work. Is it deep enough here to pump water? I'm not sure though. Let's see. It is. This is fine. Okay, so I'm probably just going to like go around into this direction and make a lot of like production pipes right here. I removed like the stack because otherwise it will probably not connect in the right way. Let's see, can we like get this one down? Okay, now we have a straight pump to down below. I don't know if we need multiple, but I don't think so. We can probably just leave it like this. At least I'm guessing that is the case. So we set up a valve right here, and then a pump right here, and then probably a pump right there. Now we have more than enough space, or more than enough wiggle room for our pump setup. Let's see, how much did we need again? We need to make sure that we got enough. Can I build a platform of some sort right there? Or something like this. This is fine. Now with a small platform to stand on to get up. That doesn't look half as ridiculous as building an entire pipeline up. Oh damn it, apparently that was not high enough. Or we just can't manage fuel. How much did we need? 4.5 machines. 40 is 160 plus 20 makes 180 water per minute. 180 water per minute. Should be fine. I think that's about 2 machines. Let's see, 120. Let's make them both 180 is 90 per machine. Hello. Okay, so now that the water is connected, we can fly back up and see if the rubber is being produced, because I'm quite curious if everything's working. There is water flowing into the pipes. Yeah, nice. Hi Daniel, how are you doing? Is there water flowing into this pipe though? Not doing anything right now. Now it's doing something. It's already full. I see your stream. Yeah, how you doing? I am doing great. Thanks. Don't know how long you've been watching. Currently setting up some water for the rubber in these machines, and as I can see right now, the stream is already being produced. Am I correct? Oh, we don't even need like the 4th one for this one. This one only needs 3. 5 mints? What do you mean with 5 mints? Never seen anyone give 5 mints to a stream before. You do need to speak like a little bit clearer, buddy. Do you mean like what is your favorite game, or you confused me a little bit? What do you mean with so is one of your favorite games? But you mean like this is what is it a question? Like, is this one of my favorite games? Or so we have the rubber. Now we need a total of 60 circuit boards. Constructor. Now we probably need an assembler for that. So how should we produce the circuit boards? I'm playing Satisfactory on PC. It isn't out on console yet. It will be out on console though. Let's do this one. Then we'll probably need to produce more plastic, but sure. We just have to find like a copper production site somewhere. Yeah. Like what kind of games do you play, Daniel? Okay, so it produces 7.5 per minute, and this one needed 60, I think. Yeah, so 15 makes 30 makes 60, and 60 divided by 7.5 is 4? 8? It's 8, right? Yeah. And how many do we need from the plastics and the copper sheets? Okay, so we'll worry about copper sheets later. So we need a total of 8 assemblers back to back. So let's do that first. It's a little bit confusing. Oh, my question was, what do you like to watch on stream, or on streams, or what games do you like to play? Like, I'm guessing you're watching things on live streams mostly that you play yourself, probably, or you follow streamers that do like content you like. At least that's mostly the case with the people I'm following. My favorite game is Satisfactory and Rust. So I'm guessing you didn't play Satisfactory long then, because you didn't know that Satisfactory was on not on console, right? Damn it. Yeah. Like, did you start playing with 1.0, or with most people that have spoken to me on Twitch about Satisfactory and on things like in the past, they say that they discovered Satisfactory like way earlier when it was still in beta. We need probably 2 more assemblers. Yeah, now we have 8 assemblers, should be more than enough. Let's connect them first. You forgot to introduce yourself. I mean, I can already see your name, like your name's Daniel. Doesn't say a lot about you. Yeah, sure, introduce yourself. I'm not one to say no. Let's see. You don't need to give permission to like introduce yourself on a stream. Like, if there are multiple people in chat, then probably the streamer will probably read it out loud, but right now you're the only one talking, so. And I also never know who's viewing. I always have my viewer count hidden because of that exact reason. At least then I'll try to do like the best thing for for like everyone. So easy to, you can just copy every setting for every machine. Let's see, every recipe should be entered right now, so we can connect this one to the main net. Hopefully by just doing this. You make gamer art. I can already tell you that I'm not interested in buying any art, because I know that's a lot of people try to do that on stream. But you can always like show your art or do stuff and show it in the Discord or something. Mostly I just make my own stuff. You can find the Discord in the channel. You can just promote your own things if you want. Other people can always see them. They're in the Discord. You can find the Discord in the description if you really want to share stuff. Okay, so this is our setup for the circuit board. 7.5 per minute. Probably our first goal is to get 30 plastics per minute in every machine. And for 8 machines, that means we have 240, I mean. And to produce 240 plastics, we'll need... How much? I'm going to lend you for a second right here. Borrow you for a second. I mean, it can produce 10 per minute. Ooh, that's gonna be costly. Holy damn. Okay, that's gonna be 21 refineries. Jesus. Interesting. Sad that there's no easier way to do this. 21 refineries. Okay. How are we going to do this? We can export all the resin through here. We just have to make the platforms a little bigger. I'm wondering if there are alternate recipes for polymer resin, because I'm really hoping there are. It doesn't seem to be any alternate recipes. They all need like rubber, water and stuff. Alright, 21 machines it is. We can do that. So let's feed them from the back. Like so. Hopefully, is that enough space? No, it isn't. We need to make this a little bit bigger. And we have the input of this side. That is probably a little bit annoying. We can't rotate it. Then let's do it like this. Don't think we can do a better job than this. Nope. Let's see. We need 21 of these machines. We now have 3, so that means we do need to do this at least 7 more times. Considering that the entire machinery needs a total of 20 water per minute, and we can produce 120. That means we can hook up 6 machines back to back. Yeah, 6 machines back to back. So we can set up a second row of machines right here. Let's leave a space of 2. Nudge it 1 step to my side. Oh fuck, it's not rotated correctly. In the correct placement? Yeah, it is. That is not the correct orientation, but that is. Okay, so right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, total of 12 machines. We need a few more. Let's need to do this. We did this 4 times. We need to do this 3 more times. Do we have any specific game or genre? Actually, this is my favorite genre, like factory building, crafting, adventuring, everything in these prospects in them. Like I almost never play anything else. Mostly I play games with friends or anything, but that's about it. These are probably my things I do most. Yeah, not really like much more to it, I guess. Like I don't really like any other genres specifically, but I can learn to enjoy them. Like for example, I like to play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons in real life, but Baldur's Gate, like how the game was made and how it looked, it definitely didn't look like anything I would ever play. But for some reason, when I got into it, it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. I just had to like make my mindset to that game. Otherwise, I would never have played it at all. There's no shot. Probably 1 more row. Can better build really big than really small. Yeah. What do you like in your overall gameplay and stuff? What you do? Like you just said, you like Satisfactory and stuff, or Satisfactory and Rust. But I maybe you can explain it. But I don't never know what people like about Rust. Like I've never liked it when the game was released, like 14 years ago or something. Maybe it's just that I couldn't get into it, or I don't know. Now we have all the machines set up, so hopefully that will be more than enough to produce everything we need for the resin, for the plastic. I don't accept any requests on Discord, dude. I never do. I have a Discord channel, a Discord server, I mean, in which you can post your own advertisement stuff if you like to. But that's about it. That's all I do with art, people who do art on Twitch, and calling me buddy won't help. I didn't delete any of these pipes from the blueprints in the other factory, the energy factory, but for some reason I feel like it's a little bit more needed right here. It's a little bit cluttered if I don't. I'm deleting the wrong pipes, aren't I? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I'm such an idiot. Hopefully I can not fuck up next time. Let's see. Refinery array 3. Yeah, I like that. We need to delete them on this side. Just go steadily through this. Yeah, I know what you mean on Discord, but it won't happen. I'm sorry. I'm always interested in art, only not to see it in my personal Discord, like my personal messages. You can always share it in the server, and that's the last thing I'll say about it. Now that I deleted it on this row, I can delete it on this row too. The stupid thing is I can't mass delete, because then I'll probably delete a lot of things I shouldn't delete as well. I also don't get why like art streamers and art creators and stuff, when they reach out to streamers, why they think they will just make time in the stream to look at their shit. Like, you're currently streaming, and if you're interacting with other people, it's fine, and you can do so. But like watching what other people want to sell you on stream is a little bit weird. Like, how do you not come up with that yourself? Okay. Now that everything is deleted, we can connect the machines. Let's first do all of these, and then later can delete everything, connect everything from these rows. I need to watch this carefully though, because otherwise I'll forget stuff 100%. Okay, these are connected. Connect the pipes as well, and connect the pipes from this side as well. I'm forgetting to add one row. I should not forget to like add the power and stuff before I do. I also don't know if these things can, these belts can hold the amount of plastic it needs, or like polymer resin. Probably not. No, that needs 60 per minute. We need to split that off way earlier. Wait, now it produces 20 plastic per minute. What recipe did I select previously? 60 plastic? Bro, wait. Oh, wait a minute. Am I doing all this work for nothing? How much plastic do we need again? 30 plastic times 8, 240. We needed only 12 machines. Alright. Why am I such an idiot? Okay, there we have it. 12 machines. Now let's hook them up. Probably also to the power grid, because otherwise they won't work. 12 machines. Oh my god. Which also means we only need 2 water pumps, which is really useful because we can just split it off in one row, from one row to another. We should do this as well. I don't really know if this really matters, but it seemed to work for the other factory. Like placing the valves and stuff. At least to make sure that no water is coming back. Because as we can see right here, this one should be filled up to the max. Yeah, it's filled up. Let's set up the correct settings. Okay, these should all be... Okay, somehow it didn't copy to some of the machines. Why don't it copy? Control V. Control V. Daniel, you're going to get banned if you keep continuing that dog shit. Clearly not interested in what streamers do, only there to make money. Yeah. I've seen so before many times. Okay, wait, I do need some more fuel, and the resin needs to be 60 polymer resin per minute, and these can carry 480. So that means we can connect 8 machines to one row, to one belt, I mean, and we have 6 right here, so we should be fine. So let's just connect like 2. Then we are more than fine. Okay, so we have our inputs for our resin right here. The only thing we need to do is like connect them with the backend. Just now this was not going to work, but sure. Hopefully this is a clean connection, a clean bridge, so we don't have any trouble. Oh wait. Okay, so right now we have this as an input output for our resin, and it will slowly like split among the entire machinery. Don't know why one row has so much more than another row. It shouldn't have, because it should split like evenly among every row, but we'll see. Like I'm not good at calculating what the best option is for like doing this stuff. I'm also wondering if I should get a second row, or can one do 120 from one pipe, I'm guessing. We could also split this one and hook it up to the other ones. I think we can. Let's see, can we use ramps to do this? Maybe half ramps? I don't know if this is the way to go about it, but it should do. Like the moment in 1.1 straight conveyor or straight pipes releases, this will be so much easier. Holy shit. I can do the same thing here that I did back there, like split it off at the exact position that I want. And hopefully if we use vertical, we have a straight pipe right here too, but it doesn't seem to work like that. So apparently we do have to still connect it like so. Okay, so that's our water input, and we can just add, these can connect used to 600, yeah. So we can just add 2 more water pumps to the entire machine. That should do it. And now that they're added, we can just connect them in the same style as before. And we can just leave these at 120 water per minute, because that is the exact amount, or not the exact amount, but is it more than enough? It'll probably overflow the system by a little bit. Really think it matters. There is like a possibility that it might not completely work right now how I want it, because I haven't added any buffers. Let's just place this one. Dude, shut the hell up. I'm not going to reply to someone who only wants to sell art and do other stuff. Not worth it. Not worth my time. So we have our fluid buffer right here. There's an input output, and it should be more enough. At least we have a little bit of overflow. This guy is literally unbelievable. Holy shit. Right now you're not interested. No, right now I'm not interested. If that wasn't clear from the first 5 times I said that I'm not interested in buying, watching, or looking at any art that some weird ass person wants to sell me. If you want to have a genuine conversation with me, I'm always open for it. I like to talk about a lot of random things. Okay, so these are producing plastics, and we should be able to handle it in one conveyor, I think. See, we have a stack of 2. Smart merger. We can just merge these 2 materials, these 2 plastics, and then input them in the machine. At least we should be able to. Let's see. Do we have both? We only need the copper sheets now, so that's 15 copper sheets divided over 8 machines, or not divided over 8 machines. We need 15 copper sheets times 8 machines, which gives us a total of 120 copper sheets. So let's see. Did I remember that correctly, that it was a copper node nearby? Yeah, really close by. Pure. Okay, so let's first set up the thing we need. 15 is 120, and 1 can produce 10, so we need to set up 12 copper sheets, 12 constructors. Alright, so someone came into my room and brought me some popcorn. Really tasty. What was I doing again? Oh yeah. 12. I needed to set up 12 machines. So say we need 8 constructors and then another 4. Put this side. Let's do it right here. That's so many machines, dude. Holy shit. And then another 4 like this. Just connect them. And we need to connect them on both sides. So they're both connected right now. We can just hook them up to this one, and then hopefully if I use a merger like so, can hopefully connect the outputs of those, set up copper sheets, copy the setting, and control V them on any machine. Sometimes it doesn't like paste correctly. You need to stand on it for like a second before it gets pasted correctly. I don't know why, but it should work fine, but for some reason it sometimes doesn't. Okay, so that's 12 machines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that makes 12. Nice. And they're all producing copper sheets. Yeah, and we need 120 of them. Alright, and let's see. We need a total of 240 copper ingots. We can do so. Let's first make sure that our copper node is used. Right now we're not producing any copper at all. So let's do that from all the way over there and take it from this side to the machine. So if we want to transport stuff back, we can always have that more expansion room for more train stuff if we want. So let's do this and then go down, because there's the node as far as I remember. Oh yeah, I can see it right now. Yeah, so let's just go down, I guess. I think this is the height we need to be on. I wouldn't go any lower, probably. And maybe one lower. We can afford to go one lower. Okay, so right here we should be able to place down our mining rig. The MK2 miner. Let's connect it first, because that is always the biggest issue. Wire too long? Not my problem. I'll just make a second wire or a second power pole. Okay, now it's mining, and now we can just add more and more layers. More and more conveyor belts, I mean. Oh, I made tiny fuck up. See right now. Normally you want to go at an, if you want to go at an angle for conveyor belts, you want to leave one, you want to extend the part by one. So like this, and then go down. Easily fixable though. Connected to here. And now we have to like take it all the way back to the machines there. So how are we going to do this? I think we just go and have this to the side of the walls like so. Hopefully we can go over here. Okay, now we can just, if we have this as a bridge, we can just connect them here. And now we can go all the way back to the factory where we produce the other parts. I didn't even look at how much it was producing at once, because we can probably do that and then just feed it into the awesome sink. And if we ever need it, if it is too much, we can use it anyway later on. Maybe I should make this a little bit bigger. Like it doesn't really tall off to see it from other parts of the factory. It always amazes me how fast the factory grows, even with just a few machines. And this is just to produce one part. Really weird. Okay, so for some reason this factory isn't producing anything yet. How come? Don't you have water? No, you don't have water. I forgot to connect you, maybe? Did that work? Apparently that worked. Okay, now it's doing something. And slowly they're all turning on. Alright. So I should take a look at how much it is producing. 240 copper ore per minute. Then we should set up a factory that consumes 240 copper ore. Don't you agree? But yeah, someone came into my room and made a really big bag of popcorn. These are one of the weirder things in my life, but I do own a popcorn machine. And not a small one at that. A really big one. Like this big. Really fucking good. A popcorn lover. 240. Let's see. Already way too much space used. Alright, that is connected. And we can just connect this to the middle one and it will just split off. We should connect it to the power grid though. Copper. Okay, I copied the recipe into all the machines. And now we can produce copper for this machine. And we should be able to feed it in here. And then the first ones started working. We should be able to set up a smart splitter right here for copper ingots. We can just set up a, where is it? An awesome sink. Yeah, an awesome sink right here. Merger at the front. Now that it's connected to the power grid, it can soak up any excess material. Oh, we fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up. Really bad too. So I fed it into the wrong machine. Wait, did I delete it on time? Oh no, it was automatically sent to the overflow? I think it was automatically sent to the wrong machine. Or to the awesome sink. Okay, then we just have to place a merger right here. And there come the ingots. Yeah, see, it was accidentally sent to the wrong machine. We do have an access belt right here for the Caterium ingots that we are overproducing. Oh, no, don't fly so high. So hopefully, now that everything works right here, we can just feed this belt back into a series, probably storage space. Is there any reason that we need like more computers? Probably not. I think what we could do, place a merger right here, and that's for the overflow of computers, I guess. And we should probably do this a little bit different. We have a smart splitter right here. This one will get an input from here with overflow. Hi Nobboss, how you doing? Computers? Good, nice to hear. I'm curious if I'm doing something wrong. What are you doing at the moment? I mean, you're obviously watching me right now, but maybe something else. How are you doing? What are you doing? Let's see. You're doing nothing. That's a little bit depressing. I mean, most people do something in their life. At least, even when I'm doing nothing, I'm doing something. Right? Smart splitter? Have you played Satisfactory before? I need a Mercer sphere right now, and I know where to get one. Let's go. Can't be bothered transporting it back to the main factory right now. I'm always curious, like, how do I appear in people's feed? Like, for some reason I popped up somewhere, but why? I don't fucking know. What brought me to you? That is literally the biggest mystery to me. I completed it in early access. You played Satisfactory in early access. Oh, okay, wait. Oh, don't, no, yeah, okay, so we have computers here, overflow. But have you played the game like after early access, now that the game is out? Because there's so much has changed, dude. Not even funny anymore. Like, most things have been made so much easier. Yes, I am at phase 4. Ooh. Okay, wait. This is a little bit easier. I'm also streaming on Twitch, so other people can't see me if you're typing on YouTube stuff. So that's why I mostly don't have my chat on. Let's see. Like, what are you currently doing in phase 4? I don't know where I am at the moment. I think I'm at phase 4 too. I'm not really sure though. I haven't looked at the tree in quite a while. So you have computers, overflow, connects to this one. This has overflow and computers to the right. You are at phase 3. Thank you. Oh wait, it says it in the corner. Complete phase 3. Yeah, but phase 4. Why is everyone so much further than me? Am I just like taking too long to finish any machines? Ooh, something is not working correctly. We have plastics. Why don't we have? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, now it should be able to produce computers. In my world, I have 90 hours playtime. Jesus Christ! Can I see how much playtime I have? Is there an option? The main menu. Let me see for a moment here. Manage game. Oh no. Oh my god, I clicked wrong. Damn it. You can do the manage game options. Wait, I can load. Let's see it right here. Yeah, I have 99 hours in this save, and I'm still at phase 3. But that's probably because I'm making my factories like way too big for no good reason at all. Actually, like right now I'm producing computers, and hopefully it's uploading them at a good speed. How many am I producing per minute? 3.7 times 4 makes 1.5 is 3. Makes 12. Okay, so producing 15 computers a minute. It's quite a lot, I think, at least. And I still haven't used like half of all these conveyors. Okay, let's see. So now that we have computers set up, what we can do... Now you can never build too less. Yeah, that is definitely true. I mean, like 90% of the things that I built are probably a little bit too much. But if you say it's never too much, then I'm fine with that. So let's see. If I'm correct, what we can do right now, or do we need to automate oscillators for that? Yeah, I think we need to automate oscillators for that. Where is it? It's not in special. It's organization. For the radar tower, we need 2 more things. We need the oscillator and the modular frame. So my best guess is to produce modular frames right here, just because of the reason that we can have it because we have access to plastic right here. And that's actually my only reason. Like, do you watch a lot of streamers that play Satisfactory? Let's see, can we set up a factory right here? Oh wait, what we should first do is set up terrain signals in all the locations that we have, because I've never messed with that stuff. And this is probably the perfect location to try it out. Do we have train signals right here somewhere? Only 2 or 3. Okay. Have fun with the trains. Yeah, not only with these trains, but I've managed to build a train track. That's probably why it took me like 99 hours. But I've managed to build a train track from all the way here in my base factory, all around the world. And yeah, that's about it. But it was not fully for fun, because I want to utilize like some parts of the world. What speed is it exiting? It's still really full. I also have trains around the world. Yeah, it's just convenient. Like, if you need to be in any specific place in the world really fast, you can just do it. But this is the first time I'm like trying stuff with the block and path signals. So now that we set up our computer factory, which is working perfectly fine and looks great, and it's optimized, that's also a thing, we can now try to fimble a little bit with block signals. So let's say this, what does this do? Block signal, direct movement of trains to avoid collisions on bottlenecks. Block signals can be placed on railways to create blocks between them. When a train is occupied on one of these blocks, other trains will be unable to enter. And a path signal. Path directs the movement of the train to avoid collisions. Path signals are advanced signals that are especially useful for bidirectional railways and complex intersections. They function similarly to block signals, so rather than occupying an entire block, trains can reserve a specific path through it and will only enter a block if their path allows them to fully pass through. Yeah, that makes sense. So let's see, how does this work? I don't know why you would only use the block signal then. Okay, so they are directional, so we need to place it on this. Can we can place it on any location. Okay, so if we make like a path right here, must be placed on railroad track. How do I place it on the other side then? Or like this. Okay, so this is one path. Only use path signals at entrances of intersections and block for the rest. Yeah, but it still doesn't say anything to me, like how should do some parts work. Like, for example, now it sees this entire train station as one block, which I'm quite curious about, because it should not see this as one block. So I want these two to be separate blocks. Okay, so let's do this with a block signal then, because I'm really curious if this is the reason why it doesn't work. Let's say we place a block signal right here and a block signal right here. You placed it wrong. You need to see the signal so it points with the light against the driving direction. Like this, right? No. With the lights against the driving direction. Yeah, but okay, so in I don't know where you're from, but in my country we drive on the left side of the track. Am I saying that correctly? Yeah, we drive like on that side of the track in that direction. So the direction the train is standing right now, that is the direction the two railways are incoming and outgoing. So for example, the train right now, but now it thinks it cannot enter, I think. Yeah, I expected as much. But the problem is, so why can't I make this one block? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so how do I split these? Place a block signal at the beginning of the train platform. Okay, and then probably also at the end, I'm guessing. Okay, I have a more complicated question for you if you want to answer it after this. Can you come on, go to the other side? Yeah, like that. Okay, so this is a block, that is a block for some reason. Okay, let's do it like this then. This is a block, that is a block. And then we need to add it here. Okay, so I think like this. Does this make sense? A block signal at an intersection and an entrance must be a path. a block signal at the intersection and an entrance. You can also interact with the signal and see what's wrong. That's a good one. Signal loops into itself. Yeah, that is the whole point. So let's say you are a path signal. I'm guessing we also need to place this at the end of the path signal. Signal loops into itself. Okay, maybe I'm too dumb for this. So this is the normal train track. This should be, multiple trains should be able to drive on this. Yeah, with colors you can see the sections better. Yeah, but this is one entire train track, right? Like, I know it loops into itself, but that's the whole point. Or do I need to use a block signal for this? Then do it like so. And do the same thing right there. Place path at intersection entrances. Because we don't want to let stuff crash into each other. So paths at intersections. Okay, so let's delete these ones. Okay, that one is one path. This one is one path. Path signal. No. Oh, this is one color palace. Holy shit. Does this make sense? So I'm guessing that it gives this notification because I haven't set up like train signals at all the at the 3T sections that I have going on right there. At least that's what I'm guessing. I'm not sure. Because these seem to be... If I'm doing anything wrong with this, you should say it. But I'm hoping this works. So let's, for a moment, do like we're dumb. Pretend we are done. But I don't have to like use these, right? Because this is already one section of path. Yeah, don't know why I would ever use these. See, it makes sense that that one is green because there's no train on this one. But why is this one? Why is this one this color? Like, oh, okay. So the reason this one isn't working is because the road itself is fucked. So right now there's no train on this track. So it should be able to enter through here and exit through here. And then it will probably come to a standstill when it's right there. And it will say it cannot enter this track. No, it has an error because it needs to be a block signal. Because no train has reserved a path through it. Okay, wait, but let me show you something. Right now this train thinks it can go forward. It said it's green, that makes sense. And it stops right here. But there's nothing wrong with this railway. Because there is a train on this track. So I do get why it thinks it can't enter here. So I've already done some really confusing stuff. So let's say for a moment, let's use... I still don't really know. We don't really use bidirectional train rails. Oh, wait, I'm going to try something and if it doesn't work, we'll see. So now it can come up to here. Yeah, so the problem is that I didn't set it up for like every other path right now. So that entire thing is one loop. Oh my god, okay. So you said to use path signals for intersections, right? So let's do that. Why would you use... Could you explain why I would use path signals for intersections? I've set it up on all 4 of these. Okay, now we can go one further, I guess. This would be quite the walk if we don't use this. Like, the amount of things I've learned from people over the past few weeks about Satisfactory and how some of the mechanics work is insane, dude. And this is the reason I wanted to use train signal or wanted to build computers before train signals. Oh my god. I'm guessing because that part was red, that it's one entire track. I'm quite curious. Okay, because if you only use block signals, it reduces the efficiency a lot because every train needs to be stopped internally. It needs to be a lot more power to start a train to only drive it normally. Okay. So what you're saying is if I'm using path signals, multiple trains can drive on one path, and this part is just one block, so it can just stop here. So let's say if I'm doing the same logic as what you're saying, transport, then I should use block signals for these, because these are just simple train tracks. Maybe I need to set them up a little bit earlier. I set them, sometimes they're a little bit longer than the train track. Okay, now I'm doing it wrong. Oh, forgive me, this is really hard. You say no. Like, I think I get how the blocks and trains work, but I don't really get still don't really get what the difference between path and the other one is. Why can't I place it here? A little bit frustrating. Oh wait, it only snaps to... Okay, that makes sense. That should work. Hi Syrup, good evening. You having fun with trains again? Yeah, when not. I'm also getting really frustrated by my trains again. This is almost painful to watch. I know. Bro, why is it connecting right now? What did I do differently? I didn't do shit differently. Bro, let him cook. Thank you. So this is the one block. I'm so afraid I'm doing so much wrong right now. Okay, so block ends here, block ends here, block ends here, block ends here. So these are all different parts. Yeah.
So look, for example, there where your train just passed, at least what I saw on the stream, I don't know how delayed that is. There's a path signal entering something that only has one path. That can be a block signal. Not that one, the one behind.
Yeah, I know it was like looking for a...
You can just pick any signal and press E to switch between signal types.
Okay, so these can be blocks.
No, actually, that signal was right to be a path signal, and that signal should maybe be gone completely. Yes, kill that one.
Needs to be a path.
And that one you're straight looking at needs to be a path, but on the left needs to be a block. So this is there's a path. That one needs to be a block.
Okay.
You can also press E if you want to switch between signal types.
This one also needs to be a path.
Yes, that one also needs to be a path signals.
Yeah. Okay.
Now that should work.
The better question is, why is there an arrow in this direction?
Because you're placing the signal.
That's the signal I'm holding.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so this is a block. This is a block.
Yeah, these all can be block signals because there's just one single track in each station. That is all fine.
I probably need to... Is that a random Mercer sphere?
Yeah, over there. I give that a solid maybe.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, it looks like it's Fixmas early this year.
Oh, wait. Okay, so these are a little bit...
Yeah, are you missing the hover pack already?
Yeah.
So these... Okay, get the train out of there, otherwise we can't see. But the exit signal there definitely should not be a path signal.
Stuck for some...
Yeah, just press Q, and turn off self-driving. Yeah.
That's doing something.
And now you should be just able to drive it out there. Just ignore the signals.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
This should be a block signal.
Yes, because the other one on the right is correct to be a path signal.
Let's first make them all block signals and then fix it from there.
Okay.
That's probably the better way to go about this.
Yeah, and if in doubt, you can always use block signals with the downside that the block, if it could be shared, would not be shared.
Occupied.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are now all block signals, and then we need a path signal for they can...
Okay, so I first would remove the signal in the middle of the block there. Probably, yeah, maybe. Or would I leave it there? Now you can make that the path signal, okay. And then you can leave those block signals.
Yeah, because then the train can drive from here from here to there and past that one.
Yeah, so now we need to make all other signals entering this block also path signals, but there's only one other signal entering the block, which is on your...
That one. No.
No. Turn back to where your train is. No, turn back to where your train is. Turn back to where your the big train that you just reparked. And then the other side, not the one where the train is, but the other direction. That one, exactly.
Yeah, this makes sense. Okay, now it makes sense.
Okay, and now we have two signals entering that light blue block, and we've got a bunch of block signals exiting it.
All right. Now I don't know if I did it correctly in the other...
In the other direction, there is no intersection anymore, so this can all be block signals because there's...
I mean back at the computer factory.
Okay.
But yeah, let's drive this train to the next one.
Yeah, and you could place some signals along the track to divide your one big track in multiple blocks. so that the track can be used by multiple trains at the same time.
Yeah, that's something I will do on my way back, because then I will get, I think, some things in my world respawn.
Well, I guess good for you.
Because it did.
Yeah.
But how? But
just don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
But that doesn't make any sense.
It's Xmas.
Weird shit. Wait, but how many? Does it say how many? No, it doesn't. Yeah, I have to look in the radar tower to see how many like orbs are nearby. Yeah, but it's really annoying because I also like removed all the other stuff.
Just have enough explosives, I guess. Yeah, that needs some signals.
Yeah. Okay, so let's make first all block signals.
I just missed the hover pack for you.
Yeah, I know. I can really feel it right now. And this one needs to be a path signal, this one needs to be a path signal, and this one needs to be a path signal.
So let me also put your stream on my phone.
Okay, this makes...
And go brush my teeth.
Alright, like this. And now we have to take a look at the train station. I probably have to go walk around the entire world in my spare time to place some block signals around the entire train track.
I guess you only need to place them if you actually want to have trains connect there. And then you need to go along the train anyway to build the thing that the trains should connect to. But what I thought about in theory, you could have put them in your pillar blueprint.
I could, yeah. Maybe I'll do that for the...
For the future.
Yeah, maybe I'll update the blueprint and do it for the crossing I want to have in the middle of the world. Like for this one, doesn't make any sense to make it go round, so this one can just be a block signal. Hello? Why can't I? This one can be a block signal, and then we have a block signal entering here, exiting here, right here. Okay, this makes more sense, I think, to have it. Okay, why aren't you? See, now I'm scrolling my scroll wheel, and for some reason it just doesn't work. Okay, so now the entire track is divided and they're all path signals or block signals. This one doesn't really matter. I don't know why this one's still gray. Track enter, train enters the block, and then enters the block at once right here, stops the train. This makes so much more sense, dude. This is so satisfying every time. Beautiful animation. Okay, but I want to drive to the next path.
And what it will be even more satisfying is if you add new station and it just works.
100%.
And then you can just attach yourself to your main rail anywhere in the world and send it to the other end without much effort. Just plop a train down, give it a timetable, and it goes and does its thing.
This did make me quite curious though about how like complex train systems work in other games. Like if they are exactly the same as what you said with your other train game.
Yeah, I think in all games I've seen them, they were the same. And I think they all took the idea of the Transport Tycoon.
Like is Transport Tycoon an old game or a really...
It's a really old game, and since the one I mentioned is called Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe, it's also free. You can just download it and play it, and it's an old game.
Alright.
But if you don't like the 2D style, that is an isometric 2D-dimensional game, so don't know if it's aesthetically pleasing.
2D style doesn't really matter for me. It's just no. It's okay. For a moment there, I thought it was going the wrong way, but no. Most games that I play, I just need to like play for a few minutes and then get the feeling for it. Like there are a lot of games that I play and start playing, and the moment I buy it, I think.
Yeah, with the Transport Tycoon, I used to play it after work with some coworkers, so that was quite fun. That's why I have fond memories of it.
I can imagine. Like my biggest game that I played for, I think the most was Baldur's Gate. Like it didn't look like any game I've ever played before, and for some reason I didn't want to try it. And at a certain moment I just thought, nah, why not?
Did you ever play the original Divinity Original Sin games?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Do you recommend it?
I mean, they are from the same studio. I have actually not played Baldur's Gate yet. I bought it, and then I'm always like, starting it is such a big commitment. I don't know if I can do it.
It is so addictive. It's not even funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think so. For the Divinity Original Sin, I actually only finished the second one, and I played it with a friend in co-op. So for Baldur's Gate, I was like, if I find someone to play it co-op with, I might give it a shot. Otherwise, I'm not sure if I can motivate myself to give it a go.
I do want to try it co-op sometimes, but I'm not good enough in the game, and I don't know enough about the game to like. Yeah, people who want to play with me shouldn't expect like anything special.
Yeah, I haven't played the game at all, so there's not more to expect from my side.
Let's see, these are all block signals because though no trains can pass. Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't really matter if it has to wait here. Can't also be a bad signal. I think that's it. That's
Looks good to me. I think you fixed it.
Yeah.
Now you need to enable your self-driving trains and see if they actually do what you want.
Wait, but now I can have that. No, it doesn't really make sense, does it? To have like the computers transported out of here back to the other facility. Like,
I have no idea.
Literally, the dimensional depot obliterated the entire idea that you have a central storage system.
Yes, you do not. I completely got rid of even thinking about having them all, but you will still need to transport things around, as you will need those computers later to build other things like either the adaptive control units for your milestone, or for your supercomputers, or for, I think the radio control units might also use computers.
Like, now I'm quite curious actually. Like, the setup I have here for the resin, I know I can calculate how much resin I produce at a certain point in the factory all the way in the back.
Yeah.
But when you get to another location, you can't just walk back and forth between the factories and calculate how much is coming in, because it also kind of depends on the train. So like, how do you do that for such big numbers? Like, if you want to make a factory that only produces like iron bars in the desert and then transport those iron bars to this location, how do you know like when it's under transporting?
Under transporting, you probably need to check. Although I think on the stations, can you see a throughput rate there if you go to the train station?
I think you can.
So maybe that can give you an indicator, but usually I just roughly calculate
items per minute.
Yeah, but your trains are not on schedule now, are they?
No. Well,
so I guess you need to.
Be, but...
Yeah, I guess you need to check, and then they also need to be consumed properly, and then you can check. But usually, I calculate what I'm producing and what I'm needing, and then I just be like, okay, if that matches, it's good enough. And then if I see somewhere is a problem, then I can be like, maybe I need to put a second train down, the distance is too big. But to be honest, I've never had that happen.
Alright, don't know if there is anything else I want to do right now. With my next thing that I need to do are the oscillators and what else? The oscillators and the rubber shit, the rubber frame.
Yeah, what I would also recommend, that while you are building all those stuff, plop some manufacturers down with some containers attached and have them make your assembly parts.
Yeah, all my previous factories are producing those parts. Like my previous factories are, because of the way I set it up, their overflow of every machine will always flow into assembly parts, and if the container is full, it will always...
Yeah, no, assembly parts is for the things that you put in the space elevator.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I mean. Okay.
Yeah, literally every part that I'm making is already producing, except for the two I have in the...
Yeah. And for those, I would just plop some manufacturers down next to your space elevator, put some containers down, grab the materials from the depot, and just have them produce already, so that you can get the sweet stuff from the next tier.
Yeah, so this is exactly what I thought, because I needed an adaptive control unit, which needs like computers and what is the other part? The automated wiring?
Yes,
Like,
which is from
that's
the previous phase.
yeah. I either need to transport that by hand, or I need to have
Yeah, I mean,
train like enter
would-
the mall.
I would just do that by hand. Look at, you need 100 of them, and to make them you need 200 computers. That's 4 stacks. And that's all you need for that. And you need 500 of the automated wiring. Just plop a container down, put 500 of the automated wiring in, and you're good to go. And if you put the sumo sloops in it, you just need half of it. So it's very little items you actually need to produce those 100 that you need to complete your space elevator. And if you have the technologies of the next tier, then you can get to automate that later to produce more of it for follow-up tiers.
Yeah, true.
But then you can already get your hopper pack and those sweet things, and it will make your life just so much easier.
Yeah, I can't automate like the adaptive control unit and the special motor thingy, because I need the rubber frame for it. The rubber frame thingy. I don't know what it is.
The heavy modular frame,
Yeah,
or
the
what
heavy
do you need?
modular frame.
Yeah.
How do I make that? Wait.
You take modular frames, and then I usually recommend using an alternative recipe. Ah, you don't have that. Okay.
I could look for it.
Yes, there's an alternative recipe that replaces the screws in this recipe with concrete. Makes it a little bit easier.
Okay, I need to think about this for a second. Am I going to search for like an alternative recipe, or am I going to commit to building this?
I mean, it's not so bad if you have the steel screw alternative recipe.
You know, this would be really easy to set up in the desert.
I don't think you need the desert really for that, but you could, of course. Do you have the steel screws alternative recipe?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Because that is a very handy recipe to use for this.
So the only things I need for this is rubber and.
No, that it doesn't use any rubber, or does it?
Wait, doesn't use.
No, it uses modular frames. It uses pipes, encased beams, and screws.
For some reason in my head I thought it used rubber.
Maybe because it has in the picture this black part on it, but they're not actually rubber.
Okay, let me see. Where can I best set this up? I need a place with a lot of iron.
What does need rubber is the motor thingy. How's that called? The assembly part. That one needs rubber and the modular frames, heavy modular frames.
And what I'll probably do. Yeah, but there's literally no coal in an area around me that I haven't used yet.
Can you? I mean, you're probably building steel already somewhere. Can't you?
That's not enough steel. That's just enough steel.
Are you already using the alternate recipe solid steel? And do you have that?
I can take a look at it. Well, what's the button again? P? Steel. Solid steel ingots, yeah. That's the one where it uses.
Yes. Exactly, because that takes, like as you see in the normal, you take 3, and you get 3, and there you take 2, and you get 3.
I think
so you
get that before.
Yeah, if you can check if you're using that. If not, you can switch to that recipe and you will have 50% more steel.
I know I'm using it in my, what's it called? In my bomb factory, but I don't know if I'm using it in the other factory. So let me take a look.
And then there's also always the option to overclock your miners more, if you can.
No, I've overclocked all of my miners.
Okay.
Like there's iron here, so that isn't the problem. The only problem is coal.
Yeah, it always is. Wait until you get to tier 9. That's going to so much fun.
Like holy shit! I'm just I can remember that in the previous game I was thinking about like tearing down my entire coal factory because it used so much coal that I could use for like hundreds of other things.
Oh yeah, you could do that.
But that's why I said it may be useful to do it in the desert, because there is so much iron and a lot of coal that I haven't used yet.
You can do it wherever you like.
Oh my god, okay. Happens to the best of us.
It's funny, I can hear you, but I see the stream only slightly delayed.
Oh my god, just go. Okay. Let's see. There's my foundry. Oh no, it's all the way in the back.
But I think you already have all the materials. Like, you probably have pipes, you probably have some encased beams.
I definitely. But like the 90% of all the materials that I produce, I probably set up a factory for something like that and drop it in the mall and then don't think about it anymore and just set up a new factory if I need the part again.
You will only, I think, need 100 or 200 heavy modular frames to complete your adaptive control unit. So, if in doubt, before you go and automate it now for hours over hours at the other end of the world, just plop down one manufacturer, put a few containers behind it, and fill it with the materials to build that 101 that you need for your assembly part.
You use solid steel ingots.
Yeah, but it looks like your factory had leftovers that went into the sink.
Oh, definitely.
So maybe you could just use those to...
But then I can't use
process them further
anymore.
Just use part of them, like half of them, half of your leftovers.
Let's see, how much am I producing right now? 15 makes a total of 45.
Yes, and you probably need like 6 of them, because you would only need the steel beams for the steel screws, and the steel screw recipe uses very little steel beams. And if you're concerned, you can put a Somos loop in the constructor, and then one constructor can make an incredible amount of screws.
That is definitely true.
I think per default, the steel screws recipe makes 250 screws per minute in a single constructor. And if you put a Somos loop...
I don't have the steel screws, I think.
Oh, didn't you look that up and said you had it?
No, I thought you meant the steel somewhat.
Okay.
Wait.
Screws. No, look for screws.
No, I don't.
You only have the cast iron screws. Oh, that makes this way more annoying.
Okay, well...
Yeah.
Let's just set up a new factory.
No, maybe I'd consider looking for some hard drives.
That's also a possibility.
Because then you can either get the steel screws recipe, or you could get the alternate recipe for the frames itself. So both of those recipes would help you a lot in automating this.
I already spent so much time not building like factory stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it is just a suggestion. In the end of the day, it's your game, it's your decision. If you have the desire to keep to build factory stuff because you better spend so much time on trains and want to do factory stuff now, that is totally valid. You can absolutely solve it with the existing recipes. I just suggesting it's easier with those other ones.
Yeah, like what the fuck? All my summer sloops respawned.
That is very nice. And now you can upgrade your depot or build more.
It's so confusing. Like why?
And there it goes.
They're just floating orbs. They don't even have their.
And their shell, yeah.
Yeah. Wait, does that mean the hard drives also respawn?
I do not think so. Since you didn't remove the crashed ships, you just looted them. But guess you have to find one where you know that you already looted it to be sure.
Holy shit, I've walked for like a minute or two and I still haven't found any hard drive.
So there's one right in front of you, and it looks like that one's already looted.
Yeah, I already looted this one. I remember.
Okay, so not respawned.
Oh, we found something. And I still have to wait 10 minutes for it.
And you might not even get the recipe you want.
Yeah, that's also a possibility.
If you don't get any good recipe, just leave it in your drive library.
I already know where this one is. Because this one is probably the one on top of this one with the uranium beast.
Lovely.
Yeah, 100%. So I struggled so much trying to get that one. I spent like 7 hours walking around the entire world to get summer sloops and mercer spheres.
Oh boy.
Stairs? No. Ladders? Ladders. This will work.
Yeah, at some point I probably recommend you use the Satisfactory calculator map to see where the ones are that you have not looted yet.
You would think so, but now everything respawns for some reason.
Except the hard drives.
Except the hard drives. Oh my god, I told you, not gonna be it. I will 100% die if I try this one.
Do you have explosive rebar?
No.
That makes it harder. Although you can kill it with a normal rebar gun if you find a good spot to kill it from. Do you have some inhalers? No, you again can...
Okay.
I hear fuck, and then 20 seconds later I see why you said it.
I saw the uranium growing, and then I thought, no,
Probably needs turbo motors or something to get it out anyway.
Yeah, probably too. Like, sometimes you can find really good shit around the hard drives, but...
Oh yeah.
Bro, are they all going to be, like, up here?
No, but have you been to the desert and looted hard drives there?
No.
Maybe you should swing by there. Have you ever set up a hypertube cannon?
No, I haven't.
That is a good way if you need to go across the entire map.
I know you can build them, but I never set them up. Okay, let's try that. Let's do something fun.
Yeah, and there's a first for everything. And there's some clever designs, or there's the simple design where you just plop down a lot of entrances in a row.
Okay, let's go back to the factory and then we'll set up a hyperloop cannon from there. It's a little bit more accessible. Like, did you set up hyperloop cannons for your world?
Yeah. And I watched a couple of videos of people that have optimized them so that I only need 3 entrances to accelerate me quite a lot. And then I put that in a blueprint, and every time I need it, I plop it down. And the good thing is one entrance needs exactly, I think, 10 megawatts. So you can also plop that blueprint down in the middle of nowhere, just plug it into a biofuel burner, and then shoot yourself back home.
Alright. Shall I do it in the blueprint designer then?
You could consider it, or if you're just experimenting with it, it's like that. Just do it however you like.
For some reason, a memory popped in my head where I remember trying to build one like 2 or 3 years ago, and I shot myself to the, like, I put so many after each other that it just crashed.
Okay, then don't overdo it and maybe just put 10. And if you make a blueprint with 5 in it, you can just build that twice and then you have 10. Saves you a bit of effort if you use blueprints.
Okay, so let's see. Hyperloop, that is transportation. So how do we do this? And then we do hypertube, like right here. Or do we need to place one close?
Yeah, usually you put 2 supports directly next to each other.
Like this.
No, directly next to each other.
Do that. Oh, wait. Oh wait, I can just do this.
It's interesting. I hear you say you can do this, and I have to wait 20 seconds until I see what you meant.
Like, do you need to leave at least one space of...
No, you can have them direct next to each other.
Okay, one hole, I think.
Yes, and then I think between the entrance and the next one you need to have one space. Or the exit and the next entrance, there you might need one space, yeah. Yeah, like that.
It really doesn't like me placing them so close to each other. You said 4 or 5?
However you like, and then you can build this blueprint as many times as you want. So you can also do 3 and just put the blueprint down 3 times and make that into a larger blueprint even.
Let's first see how far we'll come with 5. But wait, okay, no, then I'll make an exit and an entrance. So like a blueprint where the...
Yeah, I would not contain the exiting pipe into your blueprint.
I can make one that has an exiting pipe.
You can, but that part I would just always do manually, depending on where you want to shoot yourself.
Okay, so let's just try this one. Oh wait, oh, you can't connect things in the blueprint designer. All right.
Well, looks good. Now you can save that.
What is it called? And how many were there? 5, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. And you can call it a hypertube cannon or a hypertube accelerator.
Pretty pink. Okay, let's try this one out. The front is right here. And I can use this one. Okay, we're standing in the direction of the desert right now, right? Yeah. I don't think this one will take us to the desert, but we'll see.
Did you build an exit pipe? Yeah, or short stubby one? Yeah.
Okay, it's not...
Yeah, that's not taking you to the desert.
No. 4 more? 5 more?
Let's put the blueprint a second time behind it. Or in front of it, actually. That's why you made it a blueprint. Oh, and put it on foundations, I'd say. Yeah, then it's much easier to align them.
Maybe a good idea. I never know why, but since the moment I first started playing the game, I always use like the 4-meter foundation, but the 2-meter foundation looks so much better.
Most of the times use the 1-meter foundation, but I guess that is totally personal preference.
It's just something I do by default without even thinking about it. Like if I don't actively think about what foundation I'm using, I'm probably using that one. Okay, let's see.
Mr. Haverpack, just watching you.
Where is it?
I'm saying that 20 seconds late.
Okay, let's see.
Ooh, they might be too close together, but let's see.
Oh wait, yeah.
Just try it out if it works.
Why is it not working? All right.
Oh yeah.
It worked. That is not what I wanted.
Well, I don't think you get high enough for the achievement.
Wait, there's achievement?
Yeah, there's an achievement to reach the maximum map height. And you need to go way higher for that.
But this is also not enough to take me to the desert.
If it shoots you in the right direction, it might. But it needs to shoot you way more forward. And don't die. I said that 20 seconds late.
Okay, wait. I do think I need to turn it a little bit.
Yeah, and you definitely need to adjust the angle to be more flat.
Let's do this height.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have it a little bit higher if you're using a flat angle.
Maybe I should remove it.
I heard you say, nah, and then I waited to, what is happening? What is happening?
Whoa. Fucking hypertube cannon.
Yeah, but looks like you're having fun. But having a peek at the clock, it's also time for me to head to bed. Because
yeah, I know.
I also have to work tomorrow.
I have to do stuff for school tomorrow, but I'm ignoring it right now.
Yeah, I know. It's just like when you play Civilization and you be like, just one more round.
Yeah. Civilization is probably the best example.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
So, good night.
Good night.
See you around. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I don't know if you can hear it, but thank you for all the help. Really good help. Like, let's make this hyper cannon, and then we can take a look at how we can fix the entire. And then we'll end the stream, and next time we can take a look at how we can end. Not how we can end, how we can start a new factory. Okay, let's place it one more like this. One extra. Well, I should be able to build upwards, right? Like there was a wall mounted. Yeah, wall support. Let's see how this will go. Okay, let's connect them all. Let's get that achievement. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's at least more than enough speed to get us to the desert, that's for sure. Oh my god. Oh, we don't know. It's definitely enough. I'm also quite curious if I get my stuff back. Wait, are we still going up? No, there's a certain point when it stopped. It's really cool to see my entire train track around the entire world. I've built so much, oh my god. And we're back down. I don't think I will get my stuff back. At least I have the feeling I won't. Or it's the case that it's spawned on the ground. Better question is, why is there no packaged turbo fuel in the machine? We need to take a look at that, definitely. There's my chest. First, let's remove these. So this should be at a great enough angle to get us to the desert. So let's see, we'll leave our stuff here. I don't really care about this stuff. Oh, well, it's good enough to get us through at least the entire map. It's maybe a bit too far. Oh, that's perfect. Nice, we did it. We got ourselves to the entire other side of the map. Yeah, that's what you do it for. So maybe I should, the last thing I should do is take a look into why I don't have any fuel anymore. I really do want my fuel, do like my fuel. And it's working now, so I'm not going to touch that. Let's not get sucked in again. Where was our stuff? Right here. Okay, let's go to the factory because I do want my biofuel, my normal fuel. Where is my train? Should be gold. I want my gold train. Bro, why are you waiting on this track? Like, you could have just... I'm quite curious why it didn't go into that path. That is weird though, because it should have gone on this track. And I have an exit point at the track, so that doesn't matter. Shouldn't matter too. Weird. Interesting. Let's take a look at our problem in the back, and then we'll go to the next one. And right now, I can have set up like the whole train station through the entire world, or like at least around the world, with the correct block signals as well. And I did that in my spare time. Like I had 5 minutes around there, 5 minutes around there, and changed some things around. That's about all I did. So for tonight or today, I had in mind that at least we try to complete the trek around the world. Hi Cookie, how you doing? But at least complete the trek around the world. And then start a factory for like the other production sites in other locations. Okay, now we break. Yeah, perfect. So in my spare time I did two things. I finally made my refineries for turbo fuel. Ooh, did you now? And I was... Oh wait, let me activate this. 64 of them. That's definitely a lot. Maybe I should not put the train here. 64 refineries. If you've never built big factories before, that can be quite a lot. I at least I know it was for me. But I did two things in the last time, in between the last session and now. So as you can see, I did a little bit of decorating on every building, and it's just the same. It's just a white edge with some supports on the bottom, and like the railings on the side. I didn't do a lot other than that, and I did that for all the factories except for one, I think. So my thought was to go put that on the last one, then we can see how that works. We have our hyper cannon from the last episode right there, and then try to finish our train track, and then we can start working on the rubber refineries, because then we can, or the modular frame refineries or thingies, or I have refineries in my head because you said refineries. Now I need to place 20 blenders. Yeah, I'm not even at the point for blenders yet, so I've never used blenders in my life actually, so I don't even know what they do. Is that sad? Maybe a little bit, seeing as this game already has like almost 90 hours in it. And that's 90 hours of practical use. It's probably over 100 hours of just standing still. Train, don't crash into me, please. I'm going to allow you to pass before me. Where's the train? Come on, you can do it, buddy. Oh, it's waiting for me. Lamau. Okay, let's give it a pass. Can it drive further? Yeah, it can. Blenders have 2 item inputs and 2 fluid inputs. Oh, so they mix fluids and items together. That makes sense. I mean, why else would they be called blenders, right? I don't know if today's going to be a really interesting episode, but at least I want to try and make a start. Oh, so, and the third thing I did in between is make, as you could see a little bit earlier, but I didn't like do anything and say anything about it. But I put like a what is it called? A T section on every location. Wait, did I do it? Oh, I already did do it. For some reason I thought for a second that I forgot to like make this one also like decorated and stuff. Make it also look beautiful and stuff. Okay, then we can go on a merry way and try to like do the rest of the train tracks. Hopefully it's enough. And then I can just travel all around the world in a hot second, which will be really great for me. And then we can make some mega factories all around the world. And I know that one of my viewers would call me crazy for starting this while I have other things I could do. I won't say his name, but I think it's probably the funnest option right now. Come on, a little bit back. When I'll place blenders down, I'll be making 1200 megawatts of power. Jesus fucking Christ. That is a lot of power. Oh, and that's also a thing. Like, for some reason, I don't know how, but it happened in the last episode. When I loaded my world, some of the Mercerspheres respawned. But I don't know if it's for all of them and why they respawn as well. Because they didn't spawn with their... I think it's a bug in the game. But I'm not sure. Like, the main thing we need right now is probably these. And I made a thing here in the middle. So I wanted to meet at this T section, this T section, this T section. And we're right now right here. And I need to go to this location, the train crossing, because that's where we'll be making a train crossing and where we'll be going to the other parts of the world. So hopefully we'll be able to get that done within now and a few seconds or few hours. I think this is going to take quite a while. I need to get my my flow back to like build this stuff really fast. Excuse me. Holy shit. All the Mercerspheres and all mobs spawned after the last update. Oh, so it was an update bug or something. That's actually, well, it's not really bad or anything, but It is quite weird. Like one thing we'll be doing is we'll be deleting like every block signal, every two trains. So I put a block signal on every building. Or maybe I should also make a building without any block signals. And then I can still build. Maybe that is a good idea. I'm not quite sure. But why did all the Mercer spheres spawn? Do you know, Cookie? I'm quite curious actually. Like did they do that on purpose or was it an accident? Could be a load of reasons. I think a bug. Yeah, probably. Okay, let's call this one tower no sig. Oh, I have the different with tower. Tower no signal. Signal? Let's just call it no signal. It's fine. Let's see, blueprint. No, this one. Edit. Let's put it into transport, and we'll put it right around here. And then we'll put it at 3. So this one is with the tower with signals, without signals. That makes it a little bit faster to build, because otherwise we'd have to switch between blueprint mode and not blueprint mode, which is kinda annoying. It looks so sad that everything to the main factory is stagnated, but since there's no real reason to like use the main factory or the main mall right now, because we have like the Mercer sphere storage. You get it. But how close are you to finishing the game, Cookie? Like, do you need a long way to go, or are you almost there? Okay, let's see. Let's make this a fast process, right? We need to go to this location, so let's make sure we can see it on the map. That's not it. Infinite, apply. Okay, now we can always see the place on the map where we need to go. This one needs to be a width signal, and we'll put a beautiful thingy on there. I finished all of tier 8, so I need to complete phase 9 and for 4 and 5 still. Okay, then you're actually quite close to the like end of the game, right? Like probably the best way to go about it is to go uphill right here. I really need to get used to like the connection stuff. For some reason I have a new like bureau mat, a new desk mat, and for some reason it's a little bit annoying to get used to it. Like to get over there we need to go quite high up. Without, right? No, with. Damn it. Okay, with signal. This is something we didn't have to think about before. I'm looking right now for one special recipe. Yeah, I might be needing to do that soon, because this is one without. Like the recipes I have right now are fine, but they're not the best. Like you can build factories with them, it just takes a whole lot longer. So it's not really a big problem, but still. I would like to get at least somewhere at a certain point. Why can't I? A creature is in the way. Which one? Oh, that one. Hello. Can you die, please? Thank you. I don't know. Is this high enough? There's a possibility that this might be too high. We can also do it like this. And place a tower a little bit lower to the ground. Yeah, that's too high. Can we place you up one higher? Maybe? No, not like that. The only reason I built this many train tracks is because I like trains. There's literally no other reason. Why not make them all with signals? Good thing. Because most of the trains I drive, it doesn't look really good. Like, this already looks better. If there were like signals on every row, it would look a little bit weird, in my opinion. Did I change anything at all? I don't think I did. Like, how high can I go with this? Oh, well, no. This is already too steep. That's tragic. Then we'll need to find another way. But for one, it looks like... It doesn't look good, in my opinion. And second, it's because most of the trains that are coming through here have like 5 carriages, 5 wagons, coaches. And that is probably, for some turns, too short. And they will probably take him 2 block signals, which doesn't really matter. But you know, it's not like, who cares, right? Okay, we'll need to go really high up. Like, I know on the other side of the mountain you have like an angled slope that you can go down. But for this one we'll need to go really high up. Otherwise we probably won't make it. Okay, this one will get a little bit more complicated. Let's do something like this. One higher, maybe? Not like that. That's also too low. Maybe we do need to like put it right here. It does go through the road a little bit to the world. Doesn't look great. My goal is to finish this tonight. at least for me, at least to have this one done. But yeah, there's a lot of weird reasons that I use to give myself reasons why I do certain things. Oh, no, game, don't crash, thank you. Let's remove some wildlife and some environment. Some, what is it called? Like some plants around here, some foliage. Oh boy, we're going right for a gigantic thingy. Let's not do that. Okay, so we need to make some height here. How can we do that? Can we go like this high? Maybe one higher? I think this is too high probably. No, it isn't. Oh, we're fine. And let's do it on the other side too. Nah, this one's not touching. This one probably is still. Can we go around that one? Can we make enough height to do that? I'm curious. Is that an option? This is too steep, 100%. This one though, let's see. This one's fine. Oh, come on. Do we seriously have to go around? That's a little bit tragic. Alright, alright. We'll go around, I guess. I have to go sleep now. Yeah, have a good night, Cookie. Bye-bye. What's fun to speak to you again. Let's hope this works. Apparently it does. So this does get a little bit repetitive after some time, but you get used to it. Like, if you're building for a few hours straight, this is just so easy. Wait, did it build another one behind that? No, it did build it correctly. Why did it look for a second like it built it wrong? So we need width, right? Yeah, this is probably too high. Yeah, alright. Also too high. Too steep. What do you mean? Don't tell me this is too steep. No. Thank God. Would be something, wouldn't it? So we'll probably go in like an angle right here. Like in a circle up the mountain. Oh, damn it. This is too high. Ooh, that was a close one. Let's get to the top first. Okay, this is already really high. So this is too high, 100%. This one might make it though. Too long. Oh, then we need to make it probably a little bit lower. Oh fuck. This is just sad. Hopefully we are able to like connect the rest and stuff. So it's probably best if we just keep placing these things from our current location. So then we're able to like manipulate a little bit where some of these things will be placed. Like if we stand on top of a tower, I mean, it's probably a lot easier to place this stuff. And we'll definitely get a connection that way. Like in the other direction, it probably wouldn't happen. Let's see. Too sharp. Does it still happen when we place like the small one on there? We just need to make this turn to go up, actually. Yeah, that's a little bit annoying. I just don't want to be done with the train tracks that I had in mind from the beginning. And I knew from the beginning that it would take a long time to like make this a reality, but once it's finished, it looks so cool. Like this works. Does this work? Yeah. Can we go up a little? Let's say by 2. Can. And hopefully we can make it through this one without any weird issues. Like we should be able to just place a tower right here. And it may touch the train like a little bit, but it's fine. I can hear spiders moving around below me. We don't like, it's not like we're going to see this, but still, let's just delete it anyway. Did we connect that one? Yeah, we did. All right. Are some trees in the way? This one is, so that's fine. Ooh, now we're at a choke point though. Maybe I should have let it go. This one fit probably. What we could do is this. This is probably a little bit too sharp. We need to get it a little bit more to this location. Yeah, probably like right here. Make a slight turn like so, and we'll go up in small steps. Now there is a possibility that this won't work. I'm quite curious if this will become the shortest path in the short term. We are in radiation level territory, so that may be bad. Too steep. Interesting. It's definitely too steep, but perfect for this. That's our tower. Oh boy. We need to get something on like the same level, I think. No, it's too close to the... God, this is so annoying, man. Hi, Jeffrey. Jeffrey? How you doing? Oh my God. Please tell me this is better. Just a little bit. Yeah, I still do have the radiation sickness thingy, but it's a little bit better. I'm doing fine. There is like a 1% chance that I might die here, but for the rest, I'm fine. Just because of the height and the ginormous fall damage. This is weird, but it works. And what are you doing today, or on a day like this? my god, don't fall, thank god. Okay, so somehow we need to get over the giant chasm right here and go up there. I'm not sure how we're going to like pull that off, but I think we'll be fine. Like maybe make some platforms on the side of this thing. What brought you to my stream? Damn it, I think this is already perfectly fine if we do build it like this. Yeah, we're good, thank you for asking. No problem. I think this is too steep, is it? No, we're good. Oh, look at that. Looks beautiful. Beautiful terrain connections. I don't know if this is like too... I think we like doubled the distance from here to the middle one. I will be fine. But what brought you to my stream? How did you like search for random streamers? That's like, so this is not working out. I'm dying of radiation damage. Can I? Okay, so my goal is to like make this section like stick out of the wall, maybe, and then go up. I don't know another way to make this easier for myself. Like if I fall here, it's done. I'm losing all my items. Okay, so let's do it like this height and then go this direction. And then hopefully if we do it like this, we can like make a top section here and then put a thingy right on top here. Let's see, is it the correct location? It should be turned a little bit to the side, probably. Yeah, now it's perfect. Let's see, will it connect? And we can just make this like metallic or something and make it cool looking. Maybe if we do want to go up, we should like make it go up. I don't know if the track is too long, not long enough for that. So for example, let's try going up by 2 blocks maybe. 3 blocks may even be possible. Well, can at least try. I think 3 blocks should be doable. Yeah, see, no problem at all. And now the other thing, to make it look a little bit nicer, we're going to like place a ramp inverted like so and make it probably carbon steel to match the rest. And then I'm going to use a double ramp like so, make it also carbon steel. Not that it really matters, but still. Or should we make this concrete? Yeah, maybe we should make this concrete. Can we make it carbon steel concrete? Is that possible? We can. Okay, that looks way better. And now this one goes into the mountain. For some reason it's not painted the same way, even though I like double clicked it. It does remember it is a foundation though, so that's fine. See, and from a distance this looks perfectly natural. Like we made some sort of connection point out there. Doesn't have to look great, but at least it looks good enough. Let's see, how are we getting up there? So what I'm thinking is we're just do the same thing, only right now we'll do it like a little bit lower. So maybe down here. Oh boy, how fun it is to be here. Don't kill me please. Why are you so... Yeah, for some reason it did take a lot of stuff to kill. Okay, I think this is the same distance probably. No, we shouldn't go further. Let's see, let's do the same thing. Inverted ramp, coat it with some of this, make it look carbon steel finish, and then a double ramp. Why isn't it connecting? For some reason it's not connecting to this one. Do I need to go out of my way? It doesn't want to go underneath for some reason. Weird. Now it's the wrong angle, damn it. What is happening? For some reason it's not... Is it because of the zoom mode that it doesn't work? Yeah, it was because of the zoom mode. Alright. Materials, concrete, and then colors, carbon steel. Okay, I think I'm going crazy. For some reason it just doesn't work if I do it the normal way. Okay, at least we placed our foundation. Oh no, we didn't place it in the right angle. Like, please connect. Thank you. Okay, if it wasn't connecting, I don't know why, but for some reason this is probably the best option. At least I'm hoping it is. And now we can just place our last stuff on here, I'm guessing. We should maybe go around a little bit more though. Like, even if we place it here, we should probably still place it at a slight angle. Maybe this is a little bit too much, but we'll see. Yeah, that's too steep. Oh, it is way too steep. Wait a minute. Okay, we need to place it a little bit more. This is too far away probably, isn't it? Track too long. Oh my god. Okay, wait. This works somehow. We're going all the way around the side of the mountain. Okay, so we have that. Now we need our tower with supports again. Let's connect the power lines as well. I was hoping I would have been at the top already, and it seems I am. Our only problem is, why is my game glitching so hard? Like, it's not working for some reason, it's too far. We should be able to just place it right here. Just go around the stuff. Track too sharp. No. Okay. Yeah, it is too sharp though. I get why. That is definitely too sharp. Okay, so this is the angle we were at just now. So probably more like this. Why is it so difficult to place something underneath? Like, how difficult can it be? Do we have inverted ramp 4 meters? Now we should just be able to do this, right? Yeah. For some reason, it made our life really difficult on the other location. And then the colors. Not that you'll be able to see a lot of colors, but still, look at least a little bit decent. We are quite high up. Should we be able to go around this? How close are we? Oh, we're pretty close. We did like this bow arrow thingy. We just have to go a little bit higher. I'm just hoping we can make this turn without like making it ourselves too difficult. Like probably something like this, maybe. Maybe one up. And this is already a little bit up, right? This is with train signal. Can we do the same thing and hopefully this time without any issues? Yeah. Like that. Let's make it concrete as well. Carbon finish looks a little bit better. And now we should be able to make one more turn and then we're done with like building to the side of this really annoying part of the world. Maybe that's a little bit too steep of a curve. It should at least be this distance. I guess it's good enough. Probably one more like so. I don't have anything to stand on right here, do I? Maybe not. Oh, I do. Just some annoying pillars. I can easily delete. Okay, so let's see. Let's make a power right here, power tower, and build our way down. It would fall to my death. So I'm just going to build these things around it. Oh, come on. This is just sad. No, I want my 4 meter one back. That's 5. Can I place it underneath? Creature is in the way. Can they go out of their way? Like, you're pissing me off a little bit there. How to get rid of annoying bugs. That's better. One more. Exactly like that. I can delete you. I can go up here, delete you. Reload. Wait, is it going downstairs? It looked like it's going down for some reason. Yeah. Oh no, it's not going down, but it looked like it was. No matter, it's still connected. Okay, now we should be able to like make a curve somewhere right here. See how steep we can make it. I think here's fine. Probably we can go a little bit lower with the like support structure. Damn it. It was not my intention to delete set blueprint. And then with signal. Nice. Now we can make a straight line straight for the crossing. We don't have to worry about weird shit anymore. Weird uphill stuff, weird connection points, at least in this direction. There will probably come a moment when we have to do that for other directions, but the crossing is right there somewhere. Okay. Oh, that's too low. Something like this. This too steep. This is fine. All right. 3 in the way. How close are we? Okay, so we just have to go straight forward from now on. Let's not worry about anything else anymore. And then I'll go back to delete all the trees and stuff. And maybe a little bit too high, actually. Let's see. Still too high? Yep. Still too high. Just a little bit. This is fine, I guess. And now we can just keep building to the point. That is a lot steeper than I thought before. I mean, we have like a very straight road for the first few like poles, but then it goes down. Hopefully, I think that is the location of our train crossing. Yeah, like over the river and then like at that tree somewhere. Another pole done. Look at it. Beautiful. Redwood trees. And we're going to destroy a whole lane just for this joke. Alright, so this is where we're going to make our crossing in the next spot. Let's see, that's right here somewhere. Literally in the middle. Somewhere here is fine. So the thing is, we're just going to place 4 of these. Not like that. I do want to get rid of this guy. And it's just too easy because we're just going to like blow him up. And he's dead. Thank you for the carcasses. Okay, so we have one right here. That means we can place it somewhere around here. 4 of them together. I've never built something like this before, so it's gonna be a little bit trial and error to get this right, but I think we'll get it done. So let's see. We can do is use the same material, so concrete foundation. Wait, I need to place a foundation first. Oh, can I use the foundation key? Thank you. Holy shit. I wonder why it doesn't copy like the information if I make them carbon steel. Does it copy the information? Oh, it doesn't. Weird. So we probably have to make like something like this, I guess. That makes a little bit sense. And let's start in the middle. go to the center, which is this point. Then let's go 3 to the middle right here. And then we'll do the exact same thing 3 times over. Maybe should have rotated it a little bit. Not that it really matters right now, but still. Okay, so that's our first circle. Let's see, how do we do this? Like we probably need 2 circles to get this right, because we are entering from 2 directions. But they should be able to switch like the other ones do. Like this is the first row, second row. Does this work? Can I blow this tree up? No, I need to go underneath. Okay. So let's do the same thing right here. Go in a gigantic circle. It could be that there is a way better option of making like train routes. I'm not sure. That might be. I'm just hoping this works right now. Like this looks cool for some reason. Okay. Okay, then we have 2 inputs on either side. So like, for example, this is just a test to make sure this works. 1 train comes in from that direction. We need 3 more. 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 to delete that tower and shift it to the left a little bit. So this one should be able to. Okay, so let's delete these ones first. They look really cool, but they're not really useful and helping us right now. So this is the outer ring and the inner ring. Maybe like so. Let's do this from all directions. Our beautiful train spiral. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, so let's move this tree first. Why isn't the tree going away? Thank you. I can also like look up this stuff, but this seems way more fun. Let's just try and do this ourselves. I'm also seeing a summer sloop right there, so I'm going to take that really quick. Thank you for the summer sloop. So we should be able to delete like this stuff. No, not like that. And the last one. Like the world is really small if you can build in a straight line, if any, compared to the other options. Okay, since these are all connected, what I can do now is delete these ones and replace them with actual pillars, like placing a real pillar right here. And it should be this one, indeed. Now I can do the same thing on the other side. Now the last pillar, now this one's done. Oh no, we need to do the other one too, by the way. Let's remove the marker right here. And let's shift this one a little bit. We can always like make a better connection than we already had. Like let's remove these, for example. Hopefully we can connect these ones right now. This is a little bit better. Let's say we remove all the trees too. I can just remove them from the side, that's great. Go a little bit back to, and then we can delete the trees that are like in the way. Hopefully they don't come back like the towers and the orbs. That would be a little bit annoying. Wait, is our train still at the beginning of the track? I think it is. Removing some trees like this one that doesn't need to be in my way. And these two. Hello, number 1 and number 2. Beautiful. We can make some speed on our way back. This seems so slow compared to what we did before. Even though it's really fast, just that the lines are really far apart, like compared to what we did before. Probably seeing this from a hypertube cannon also looks really quirky. So if a train goes in this inner circle and wants to continue its path on the outer circle, it should be able to go from here to an... We died. How did we die? Oh my god. Okay, so we do need to take our train back still. Not that it really matters, but yeah. Oh, our stuff was... We had no more fuel left, damn it. We lost turbo fuel, that's the reason. So is our train still there? Yeah, it is. And now we can see our way... Now we can drive all the way up there. It's so weird to see this whole thing on the side of the mountain. Looks great from here though, holy shit. Get our train running and drive all the way up there. Wait a minute. This one has some issues with signaling. Did you see that? Like, oh, we connected it wrong. That should be fine. It loops into itself. Yeah, that is the idea. Like, why is that a problem for you, but not for the one after you? Okay, I just need to replace it. That seemed to be working again. Let's get back to our train. The weird thing is I didn't encounter like any of these problems when I went around the world and placed block signals around every part of the track. We're out for more problems on our way to the top. Just a little tick to the top of the train. Doesn't really matter. Still looks good though. One train driving already looks funny. Go on the track yet. I'm not done. Go a little bit back. Yeah. Thank you. Now you can brake. So if I'm on this track and I want to continue on that track, can I do so? Should be able to. Like right now I can't. But what I can do is continue. Now it loops. Oh, it loops. It definitely loops. That is not good. Curious. should I do this? Well, when train comes in the loop, it is stuck because it always will travel forward. How am I dead again? Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Okay, so I just looked it up, but the solution, which was something I had in mind but I didn't think would work, is just to make it so that the train track will always enter, at least if it ends from here. Like, let's remove these for a moment. It will enter from the side, of course. So I need to test this out real quick because otherwise I don't know how to build it. So if I do it like this, place one on either side. I am so confused, dude. How the heck do we do this? Like, the annoying thing is that you can do multiple train tracks next to each other, or that you can't make like an X section, except for when you have to like split it off or something. So let's say it's 2 before. What we can do is make it like go into the middle of this one too, make it go in the middle of this one, and then do that the same way right here, to in front of the platform. This one doesn't really matter that much. Before the first section, split it off like so. Quite curious how if this works, if this even works. I must say I didn't think I would struggle that much with this. So it's not a perfect circle, but it is something what I'm creating right here. It's like a clover shape or something. And I should really watch out to not die again, because that happened to me way too much already. Oh my god. I was just minding my own business and this... Oh my god, the spider came in. Okay, let me go back again. Literally 5 meters. That's how close I was. I already had it figured out. Like I knew how to make the shape. It was like clover shaped, and then I was almost done. I just had to place like the towers around it and stuff. For some reason this isn't my day. Luckily it's really fast driving from the main factory to the location. Like if it was in one go, it would have been probably a little bit faster, but it wouldn't be necessarily much better. Oh my god, you can see like the bulk factory from here, the energy power production facility. There's so much stuff I like haven't even come close to build yet. Insane. Like what I didn't touch at all. And there's some issues right... Oh damn it, I already know why. Okay, first of all, let's eat some fruit. No, not again. Oh my god, that was so close. I was not going to do that again. Hey, purple. Let's get the purple. Let's get my dead crate too. Hopefully there is no spider right here. Because these things are so annoying, man. It is right there. Can I ignore it? Like, so the design that I came to eventually, I can build a tower right here, is this simple one. Like a simple clover-shaped structure. If it enters here, it can split off to here. Turn around, go on another track, and it can never ever enter the same track twice, so that's also good. Or go back in the wrong way, wrong direction. So hopefully if we make a few poles right here, we can already see what that might do by letting a train drive over. We do have to use path signals though, because otherwise the train won't be able to find a path through here if another train is like on this side of the track, and it has to stop because it's only taking that location. And I still have to delete some more poles, I see. Why didn't the spider like attack me like earlier on? So weird. Still don't really get that. So now we shouldn't be seeing any errors. I don't see any errors. Should be able to connect the track right here, and that thing can only handle 3 connections. So what I'm suggesting is that we put like a beautiful 4 power poles in a circle around it, like so, I think, in the same corner right here, really, like so. And of course I placed it wrong. Doesn't like really want to, can also do it like that, that's also fine. And now we connect them in like a circle pattern and connect this one like so. Beautiful. And then maybe we can place like a tower in the middle. This one seems a little bit off compared to the rest. Is it correctly placed right now? Kind of. Okay, and if we want to place a... what's it called again? Radar tower right here? We can actually. That is really cool. We have that as a centerpiece. Beautiful. Look at that. Gigantic tower in the middle. Let's let it scan. Gigantic circle in the middle. Not a lot of other stuff to be seen, but sure. What's next? Oh yeah, connecting the rest of the thingies. There was a pole right there. I don't think we can destroy this one with... no, we can. We need to like place it down. Like, do we have a chainsaw? We do. Let's get it down. This platform is enormous, dude. Holy shit. And maybe I did delete one too many redwood trees. Not that it really matters, but still. Okay, more than enough. We should maybe delete that thing right there. That's definitely going to be in the way at some point. Maybe it looks better to like connect it to the side, like so. Yeah, probably, because then it's a little bit more logical, you know. And then the last bane in our existence, the one with the fucking spider. See, no spider this time, so that's a good sign. What the fuck am I building right now? Why do I hear monkeys, even though there are no monkeys? Like, you hear a few monkeys in the background in this area. Okay, so now we have a train that can go round and round. The only thing left to do is like place the block signals. So we come in from this side, we exit from that side. Sorry. Oh my god. So that is our last block signal. And then the incoming trains need a path through. So this needs to be a path signal. Well, that's not the incoming train, is it? Or is it? It is, by the way. This one needs to search for a path through. This one needs to search for a path through. And this one needs to search for a path through. And as you can see, yes, it says there is no available path through. Why is there no available path through? Like, do we need to connect them into themselves or something? Like, what's happening? Okay, wait, we can solve this, I think. It's just temporary, but still. Just to see if our train track is doing fine. That seems to be the problem. Alright, let's check on the other locations too. Don't really know why that one... Oh, wait, that one doesn't lead into anything. Oh, wait, that's because these ones don't have a block to attach to. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, makes way more sense. Holy... Okay, since this one's done, we can delete like the corners of it. We could like make it look a little bit cooler or something. Like, do we have the 4-meter corner? No, we don't. This, I don't know if this is much better. I'm just nitpicking at this point. Like, this already works phenomenal. And the last thing to do is to make them this. You can make them like a cool color or something. Like a golden finish. Something like that. That seems cool. Yeah, perfect. Incoming and outgoing tracks. Nice. I love it. If I can find a stable point to like view this from. Look at that. Perfectly incoming and outgoing train rotation pathing thingy. Now the only thing left to do is to connect it to this train T section, this one, and that one. So let's go with clockwise. Don't know why there is something right there. Let's just start with this direction. This should be easy. Like, we should be able to like do this, make the range infinite, and see where we should be going. My goal is to like go a little bit around this one. Because going through these like markers right here is a little bit close to impossible. But yeah, we should be fine. So there's the first tower. And now we can move on to the next. So 2 towers built. And hopefully this will go just as easy. If we maintain a certain speed by building, we should be able to finish within an hour. By just placing like train tracks and stuff. If we're not going to be like annoyed with all these weird block things, rock things I mean, just blow them up like so, and then they're not a hazard at all anymore. It is rather difficult though to make this like a straight line and not like one bumpy ride after another. Make it coherent and stuff. Let's see, I am curious though, is there a point where we can work towards to go downstairs before start to build like sideways, and we just like completely ignore a better option to go downstairs instead of building gigantic poles? I'm not sure though. Let's see. So it does seem to be the case that we're able to go like down here. So let's make a point right here to work towards that home marker point. Otherwise we have to go like straight down, and that will probably not be good. And I'm guessing that, remembering from what I did last time in like between streams when I made the T sections, I placed them exactly at the bottom of that like ramp right there. But I'm not sure. It's something we have to find out. Like, it shouldn't be too much of a problem, but like, look how much faster it is if you just build in a certain way. Ooh, that took a lot of damage. I took a lot of damage right there. All risk, no reward. It feels like I'm building quite high into the forest, but for some reason that's just not the case. Like, this forest is really like, these bamboo trees are like really tiny. Hi there, weird creature from nowhere. There's a summer sloop right here and a what is it called? A hard drive. So let's go and try to get those two. Before I want, but they seem really useful if I want to like survive right here. Like, I saw it right here somewhere. Yeah, you there. Two of you. Don't have bombs anymore. Nobelisks, where are you? The hell is that? Whole building going straight up. That one's dead. Where's the other one? There is radiation right here. From what? Interesting. Modular frame? A heavy modular frame? Are there other materials I probably need? Where's the radiation coming from though? I see there's something there. Quick wire. No, that's about it. This one done. Let's search in the MAM. Search. Take a look. Will take some time before you're done. Let's see. Where did I saw the? There it is. None of you. Wait, are you radioactive? No, you aren't. You are dead though. That is what you are. Let's get him done. So we have the ramp right there. Let's go as low as possible. Hopefully we can just do this. Damn it, it's too steep. Okay, then we'll do it not like that, like this. Let's see, we have our T-section right there somewhere. So the only thing we have to do is like go downstairs by a lot. Can we go lower? Maybe we can actually. Some nasty towers that don't want to go down and seem to be like even more annoying the more explosive I throw at them. Oh, come on. This one has to be high enough, right? Let's see. No, it's too high. See, this is kind of annoying because I thought we would go down like more evenly, and for some reason that isn't the case. And we do have to go down by a lot to get there. No shot that is too steep. Like, I have one question. Can I, like, if I can make a train track this long, can I make it that? Or is that that's too far? Alright. While building the tower. Alright. Can we build a map to find out? Rubber, concrete, iron wire. Like, iron wire can be useful, I guess. Maybe. Is this useful if you have like leftover wire or something, leftover iron? Random sphere. I'll never say no to that. We can make it this far. Okay, this is becoming a little bit more complicated by the minute. But I think, yeah, so our crossing is over there. So we should be able to like build over that hill and then go downstairs really quickly. The distances between these like towers is so much greater than the previous ones. Just because I don't necessarily need to move down as quickly. Let's see, there's our crossing. So we need to get somehow down there without like dying. That's too far probably, isn't it? Yeah, it's just too far. And now it's too steep. Really interesting. How far is too far? Somewhere right here, apparently. Now the question becomes how fast can we go down? Oh, we're almost there. Just a little closer. We can't make it that fast, so we'll need to make like a spin of some kind. This is literally a roller coaster at this point. Not even kidding. Don't talk about it. Biggest mistake of my life, but I just can't get it out of my head. Hi Syrup, I need to finish my contraption. Why are you up so late, by the way? Holy shit, it's like Wednesday. No, Monday. See, I'm already getting amnesia. But yeah, I'm building train tracks again. I'm almost done. And then my entire train track is finished. And I love it. Oh, damn it, I'm dead. I'm definitely dead. Okay, big mistake. But yeah, how you doing? If that's the big mistake, you would say you have a pretty happy life. Yeah, I do actually. I can't complain that much, to be honest. Like, everyone does have some problems in life, but my life's pretty good. Most of the things currently in my life are just like things that have to do with school and yeah, not really that big problems. That doesn't do good. Not that it really matters, but how are you doing? Doing well. Nice to hear. I had a busy weekend. A lot of family shit. What was it? Like, do you have children? I didn't ask last time. So now I joined the game jam. Ooh, then I can imagine that it's been a pretty busy weekend. No children, just a dog. Alright. And you also have like a pretty chill life, I'm guessing. By the way, if I like take a look back in my episodes, it's only been 2 episodes spending on trains, but it's been 4 weeks for me. Yeah, you could say. Imagine. I still don't know if I ever want children. Like, it seems so daunting to have so much less spare time, and you already have a lot less spare time when you're older. Wait, I could do that all along? Oh my god, that's crazy. I was thinking about playing Satisfactory. I think, what the? Oh, okay. And this is why you play test the track. I was thinking about playing Satisfactory today, but I think the friend that I played with is still on vacation. Oh, like in the really big world, or where did you mean? Still though, don't you have to work like on Monday or stuff? A different one. Alright, makes sense. The other world looked pretty complete. They should make a mechanic that the train just... No! It stopped. How did I forget to equip more fuel? Oh my god. And I was on my way to bed when I saw you're still streaming. So we're just watching a little bit of late night content on your Twitch channel. On Twitch, I mean, not Twitch channel. This is so disappointing. Maybe I should play like Real Tycoon or something, considering this takes so long to complete. And it's just train tracks at this point. Like, if I'm watching like this stuff and how long it takes me to build these kind of things, like, and this is just train tracks, right? Then how long does it take certain YouTubers to do stuff in Minecraft or even Satisfactory that is super gigantic? Like, that has to take forever, right? Considering like all the other builds that you can find on those platforms. Random Mercersphere, I'll take it. Come on. Oh boy. Okay, that's an instant ban. Not that it really matters, but sure. Delete it, yeet it, and delete it. Love to see it. For some reason, there are still sometimes like comments that it doesn't filter out. They're getting really creative. Yeah, those train tracks also tip me a bit. Those people do it full time and don't have to work or go to school, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's the case. I mean, how else would you be able to build such incredible, like, things? Almost done with this part. 2 more, but those aren't really that bad. They don't go, like, downstairs or downhill really hard. Plus, it's satisfying if it eventually, like, gets finished. At least I hope so. Maybe I could have gone up by a little more, but... Oh, I'm getting launched. Where's my death crate? I have 2 right here. Death crate number 1. Like, I do have a lot of spare time, but not so much that I could like build forever this kind of stuff. I have an impression that you're procrastinating the milestone. Oh, definitely, 100%. I already like decorated every factory as far as you can call it decorating. I put a barrier around it, and I make supports for them to make it a little more appealing to look at. When I'll probably die in like 10 minutes, I can show you, because I completely forgot. But at least when the milestone is done and I can build the factories, I can like transport everything really easily around. That's the excuse I've been using for like building trains and stuff. And I'm not autistic or anything, but once I get something in my head, I can't stop. That's too high, too steep. I already like decorated the entire train tracks with like the things as well, the blocks, exactly how it should. Yeah, it's called stubborn. Yeah, I know. Hey, there's another one. Oh, there will come a point when I die again, 100%. Signal. And I'm telling you, it will be... I don't... Maybe? Can I make it? No. I think I can finish it this stream. At least I'm hoping I can. The train track. Then I never have to think about laying train track through this world again. And when I make a new save or play a new game, I will definitely 100% let it be done by someone else. This is 100% way too far. For some reason we can do this. Yeah, I thought so. Disappointing. Let me see. 1 more, and then without a tower, like this, until you decide that it's not pretty enough. No, I'm not going to do that. No, that's a 100% no. After this, I'm done. Oh no. Can we make 2 more towers? We can we? Yeah. No, this will definitely keep being pretty enough. I can tell you that much. Pretty enough for me right now. I'm a little bit annoyed by this not working out, but sure. Please tell me I can do this. Why can't I do this? Fuck this. We're going to do this. Let's go. Hello. Why is it not working? 0. Yeah. Like that. 1 more tower, and then this power line or rail line is done, and then we have 2 more to go, I think. That's too low. You're not telling me that that has been there since like the first day I started here, and it just resets itself every time. Days since the last incident. Oh boy, now you can show your decoration. Yeah, so since I decided not to like bring anything back to the main hub, I like decorated a little bit of the entrance. Not that it's too I put like medium effort into it to make it look decent, make it look good enough. And so what I did with like every factory that I had previously, because I don't want to like rebuild everything and stuff, I just want to add to everything. I did like this row around it and made supports for them, so the whole thing is supported. A little, what is it called, industrial railing around it, and then this thing around it, this concrete around. So I did that for every factory in the world, except for the ones that are obviously already decorated. So you can see it for this one, you can see it for that one. And if we go up here, should I put that on there? Maybe should. I can go even higher. That went almost wrong. It's medium effort, definitely procrastinating. Yeah, probably. I'm not going to deny that. See, like it's happened for that factory. It has all the supports. The factory in the back right there. The factory all the way in the back right there. Like the power factory, the factory right there. What else do we have? Yeah, that's it. Exactly as I said like 10 streams ago. I want my kids to look at this stuff and think that you're definitely not procrastinating when I tell them I can build whatever I want. At least I'm hoping so. So let's see. Can we... it does look decent, right? It's a little bit chaotic, but it still looks decent. Except for the noodle train tracks. Yeah, but I mean, what did you expect? I'm not going to like... Okay, this I can't unsee this. It's gonna be it. Let's leave it like that. And last time they were your grandchildren. Oh yeah, that's true. Train, go forward, not backward. Thank you. But yeah, the noodle train tracks. Oh, and there is the starting. What do you mean with the starting? Like, what is wrong with these noodle train tracks? The main train stations connected with it are connected to the world grid, and they are kind of like connected to each other. You already found the first thing to fix? Oh, you mean like the train track? No. The rest I'll just leave the rest like this. It's fine. I have better things to do than fixing the bottoms of train tracks, except for when they're like sticking out of rocks. Then it's a different story. Like the ones that have a little bit of where you can see the underside a little bit, like this one, I don't really care at all. But we're getting a lot faster to the entire world though. Indie progress, the thing I know I'm doing. Like, do you by accident know that if there's a really fast way down from this location to that location and from this location to that location? Because I really need to find a way to do that somehow. There, I see free energy. Okay, where is my death crate? Oh boy. Goodbye train. Hypertube cannon. I meant with the train tracks. Where is my death crate? Interesting. Maybe more like this? That's too high. Well, why did I delete that? Hey, that's our first thing done. A first connection, or a second connection actually. It definitely looks like a roller coaster. Why do you even care? As far as I know, you don't have factories in that part of the world anyway. I don't have yet, like I will have eventually in a few moments, I guess, or days, maybe weeks. And it's just something that I said to myself once trains like were released, that I would eventually build a train track all around the entire world. And I've like procrastinated that idea for I think 2 years at this point. So when the time came around, like right now, I thought, why not? That's a problem for future you to fix. Definitely true. But I can tell you, it's maybe better if I just continue right now with building the train tracks, because if I right now at 2:30 start in the morning, start to think about like building factories and calculating shit, I think my brain will explode. There's a 100% probability that will happen. But yeah, but if I take a look at the world right now, and when I saw it from my hypertube cannon, it looks pretty decent, pretty cool, even though there's only oh yeah, no, wait, am I using the wrong timers? Yeah, 2:30. I said it, well, +1, I said it incorrectly. But just 1:30. See, that's the problem. It's just 1:30. So let's see, what is the best way to go down? It seems like maybe through here. So my first goal is probably here. Can I select numbers? No, I can't. You seem sleepy. Yeah, I am. I am a little bit, but it doesn't stop me from achieving my dream, building the best train track in the entire... Oh my god. Fuck. No. 90% of the time, if I'm not doing something really active at this moment, like League of Legends or something, can that guy stop? Then yeah, I'm getting sleepy. But yeah, it was my. I'm also a little bit sleepy, probably because it was my birthday last weekend, and I spent a lot of time like doing stuff with friends and staying up late for partying and stuff. So that could also be the reason. Oh, I love it. Happy birthday then. Thank you. I would wish you a happy birthday as well. But I don't know when your birthday is. Or do I? Like, I know there was one person in chat once, like, I don't know if it was you or someone else, who like cryptically told me his birthday. I reached the age where happy hours means taking a nap. Is that depressing? Or also could be this music. This music is like really slowing down my thinking capacity. Can that monster stop? It's starting to annoy me a little bit. Nah, it's fine. I like taking naps. Then you're just like my girlfriend. She also likes to take naps. Not that really helps. She got long COVID, so that's probably why she always also tries to take naps, but still, she jokes about it too. Why does this one say there is a problem? Oh wait, the block's not done yet. Let's see. This is fine. A lady of refined taste then. Yeah, she definitely is. At least she chose me, so I don't know if you could call that refined taste. Oh, my inventory is full. I don't need this, I don't need this. I definitely don't need 100 of these. Like, what can I do with thermal motors? I don't know. This is something else I don't need. And this is something I don't need. Okay, time for me to sleep. Good night and sleep tight. Was nice chatting to you again. Enjoy your change. Thank you. I will. 100%. Have a good night. Bye bye. Always in for a good chat. Love it. Let's see, can we like take a look at this crater before? Is there some story behind it or something? Just casually building train tracks while exploring a gigantic crater. Nice. Oh wait, that's a crash site. Oh fuck, there's it there. Die please. Thank god. Plastic. The man. This Caterium ore can leave. I should not forget to remove the train from the track. We do have to go to dense forest though. So that might be a little bit tricky. Alright. Let's see then. How are we going through here? Okay, so we have to not build something in the middle right there. Otherwise the sky beast won't be happy. Hi Ivy, how you doing? How am I doing? I'm doing fine. I'm a little bit tired, but I'm doing fine. Like I'm trying to get through this gigantic forest right here and build my train tracks. I don't think my title is accurate anymore since I stopped playing Little Your volume is too low and music too high. Could be. I can't really set my volume any higher though. It's just that I'm talking a little bit softer. Normally I talk a little bit louder, but it's really late. And normally I don't stream to this late. It's perfect now. Alright. Then it's good. How did you find me? Like, were you just scrolling through your feed and eventually found me, or how long have you been playing Satisfactory? I've been playing Satisfactory now for 4 years, I think. 5 years, at least since the moment it released. Quite a long time actually. Yeah, I think it's been 4 or 5 years since I started playing for the first time. Have you ever played Satisfactory before? I was scrolling and joined your streamer. Alright, I can imagine. I do that too sometimes, like just trying to find something chill or relaxing, or sometimes when I'm a little bit more active, I'm searching for a little bit more active stuff. Makes sense, right? Let hopefully not destroy the tree here. Something like that. I wish I could, but my PC is not supporting it because of my work things in it. You don't have a PC yourself? Or do you have like a console or something maybe? It's not released yet for console, I know that, but there will come a point when Satisfactory sometime early next year or middle of next year that will release for console, I think. For how long have you been streaming on Twitch? Since the beginning of this summer, as far as I can remember. I think around TwitchCon when I decided to start streaming. Not because of TwitchCon, but I really want to stream for a long time, and for some reason at a certain moment around TwitchCon I thought to myself, like, let's not procrastinate it any longer and try it out, see if it's fun. And honestly, it gives a lot more. It doesn't like really change things for me. Do you stream daily? More like a weekly. I try to stream at least 2 times a week. The past 2 weeks have been really busy, so that hasn't been happening. But in the weeks before that, and probably after this one, it will just be 2 times a week again. Yeah, it's not really that active. Give me a second. I can. This is a little bit better. I'm multi-streaming, so that this is a little bit more useful for if people randomly join on like what is it called, YouTube Shorts, I think, that I'm streaming to right now. Do you have any streaming goals? Right now, it's like videos for YouTube. Like the stuff that you see right now is probably just going to get skipped. Not when I'm not talking, like before you joined, right? Like continuously talk. So but as I said, it's really late, so that isn't the case. But normally when I just don't do stuff like this and it's a little bit more active, I will just make a YouTube video out of it and then upload it to there. And for streaming goals itself, like I'm trying to get to 50 to, yeah, well, it is 50. Get to the 50 subscriber mark, and hopefully without friends, my goal is to like get affiliate at a certain point. Like you have to have like 3 people watching continuously. This is probably a little too far away. Let's do it like this. Yeah, you have to have 3 people watching at the same time. As far as I remember, the demands were. I can help you in your channel. And now would you be able to help me? The only way for me you can help right now is just if you like the definitely like the content, then you can always subscribe and watch when you want. That's for me the only way people can help. Like doing random shit with boosting and stuff, I don't give a damn about it at all. I want to do it the natural way, even though it can take a really long time. But the satisfaction, oh, it's beautiful. At least that's what I have in mind for right now. You can always send a link in like my own server. I can always take a look at it if you want. But yeah, I don't really care about, as I said, I don't really care about if people... should I go right? Yeah, I probably should. You can send a Discord link in the server. Okay, for some reason this is... Yeah, I thought so. This is too sharp. Probably not what I want either. But no, you can like send a message or a server request in the server of Discord itself, as far as I know at least. I don't really know for other reasons. I don't accept like Discord requests from people in my chat, and I have my own reasons for that. There's just no reason for me to do that whatsoever. Like as I said, even though if I would join like a Discord server beginning streamers, I'm trying to find my own way to make content and make stuff. I have a bunch of random people are gonna watch, and then after I get affiliate, never coming back. Like, what kind of viewer is that, right? What is the purpose of the viewer if that is the case? Tell me, and seriously, tell me I'm wrong. I'm guessing, I can't seriously guess a better reason why that wouldn't be the case. Why you would ever do it like that. Plus, I've never seen someone magically become affiliate by just letting other people. But that could be me. I'm a skeptic, as they would say. Am I ticking on the 60,000? Weird shit. Interesting, I almost fell to my death again. How do I not constantly die of this stuff? There was something right here, wasn't it? Yeah, and what is it? It needs rotors. Nice. And I can search for another MAM thingy. Special MAM. Let's go. So many people that want something from you. Always. Steel rods. 4. Interesting, alright. And in the refinery you can make this. And this just adds an extra chain to it. Seems a little bit... It produces way more. Mine 48 per minute. Yeah. Doesn't seem worth it if there's so much steel. Like, you don't have that much coal around you. Adding screws to your recipe wouldn't be the best one, I guess. They were all not that great in my opinion. Like adding coal or making, like, using even more coal doesn't seem worth it. Does not seem worth it. Like getting to like 3 constant viewers by yourself, that's like a weird, yet a weirdest thing to get if you or a special thing to get if you do it all by yourself, right? Like, it makes it really feel like an achievement you've done yourself. 3 viewers. Like getting a bunch of views in a YouTube video doesn't seem that hard, at least if you put a lot of work into it, compared to the other thing. But still, that does seem really hard. How is that too steep? Why is it working for one track but not for the other? So weird. I can already see it. Hello? Can I? No. Okay, thank you. Ooh, our memory search is complete. Sick. Another one with coal. Alternate plastic AI limiters. And I need to add plastic. Don't think that's useful compared to how I'm doing it now. Seems also like a really difficult process. This seems useful. Molded beam could be useful. Let's get this. Beautiful Mercer sphere. Let's destroy this gigantic tower. If my entire inventory is full again. Let's see how high can we build from this T section. Because we need to make a little bit more height than we already have, and we have only 2 pillars to do it. This is too high, 100%. This might be doable. Still too high. Can go that high that fast, except for when we make like a turn or something. No, we have to make a turn, otherwise it won't work. Somehow we need to somehow drastically get more height. Connecting these isn't that easy compared to what I thought. Like if I for some reason I thought like if I could just connect them, like if we're going in this bow area, then maybe it should work. Oh my god, I die again. Is it better to like shoot myself with the hyper cannon? I think it is probably. If I take fuel, let's see, can I shoot myself with the hyper cannon? I haven't used it at all in this episode, so maybe it's faster to get me to the other side of the map. Let's go. And let's see, can we like aim our direction a little bit? Not too fast, hopefully. Yeah, this is 100% faster. Holy shit. Damn. That worked. Holy damn. Way better. Now I only need to collect my stuff from the bottom. Let's see, where did I die? Right there. I'm hearing something, but I don't know what. Mesosphere. Let's get it. This way we'll get closer and closer to that last part. Like if we angle this, we probably can make it a slightly better turn. If it doesn't connect on the first try, that is. Ooh, but it does connect. And that is another one done. Okay, then there is one left. One tower, one row, as far as I know. Oh, we forgot to connect them to each other. Not that it really matters, but still. Okay, so this one's done, and now we need to go back one more time and like finish the rest of the track. It will also probably be quite a steep climb because we have to go from the roots straight into the river, I think, to the swamp. But at least we made it all the way to the north. And I think that's the shortest path we have to make. I'll like still finish. Like holy shit, the fact that I finished this is crazy. Nice to Seto. Thanks for the sub. How you doing? The 4th person who's today. That's insane, dude. Holy shit. Easy things are happening today. And the only thing I'm doing today is building train tracks. Not even that special. With cozy vibes. So move marker, remove marker. What else do we have left? I think that's the only T section to build towards. And it does seem like it's the shortest path. It's just straight through this part right here. Don't know how far down it is though. That's something we have to find out. At least we don't have to connect like everything again. Let's see. No. Oh, it's in that direction. Then we probably a slight turn. Let's remove some obstacles. These will definitely be in the way. Not anymore. Let's see. Can we go a little bit higher? We probably can. I'm actually quite curious if you just like build a train station to transport stuff to here, or if we eventually use this location to actually build stuff, because that seems not doable at all for some reason. So just building train tracks, the most peaceful thing you can do in this game. Like fighting, building gigantic factories, all so much more complicated. So much less productive in my opinion. Uranium. We can go over it, right? Can I like ignore it? Until I have my hazard suit, I will just kindly ignore the uranium. We do have to go up a little, otherwise we'll get fried by the uranium deposit and by the beast underneath. And there goes the radiation. And so we have a tower right here. That means we can place this one on there. The world seems a lot smaller the moment you start building trains. That's crazy. Like when we did the 7-hour exploration of the entire map, it felt so big and now it feels so small. two big boys. What are you protecting though? Like, what are you doing? Are you just taking hits from me or see me? No, they haven't. Is one dead? One is dead, I think. Now they definitely spotted me. No, they didn't. Oh, now they did. Look at those bloodthirsty mammals. Oh, they both died. Tragic deaths. The both of them. That's cool. One more. For some reason I can't delete that. Then we'll do it like this. And I need one with a train signal. A little bit too low. Still too low. Maybe that's the reason why my inventory just got full. Because I didn't have this one on. Take from inventory before from depot. I don't even know why that was off by default. Like, that should be on by default. Like, why would you ever not want to take something from your inventory before taking it from depot? Now we need to go down somehow. And fast, or rather fast at least. It'd be so much easier if I didn't have to go through all these trees. Too steep, of course. Of course it is. Then we'll build it one higher. Good enough. I mean, it can go through like this stuff. Doesn't really matter if it touches some grass or leaves. We can handle that. What we can't handle is uranium. That might be problematic. Why don't you use the professional displays? That's actually a really good question, and many people have asked me this. Because I know how to set them up, obviously. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to do other stuff. But what you professional display is what I call a circus. And a circus looks really nice, but it doesn't really play what the streamer does or who he is. And mostly they all look kinda generic and the same. Except for when you have your own personal branding, and I don't mean like the standard stuff. And the moment I will ever use displays is probably never, or when someone pay someone to really draw me something I like in my own style, and that probably will cost a lot of money, which I currently don't have. So two reasons: money, no thank you, as I said. That. So that the first reason is money, and the second reason is probably the best reason, because, as I said, it's a circus, and the moment I use a circus, people are more drawn to that than to the fact who I am as a streamer. People should stick around. What reason do I have to not make this? What reason do I have to make this look incredibly good if I'm not a good streamer? Why would people want to watch? And I know I'm not a great streamer in any case, so I'll probably either have to get better first at talking to people and doing stuff and talking about certain subjects, instead of my entourage and making everything look nice, because that should be last on your display. And SEO optimization, your own, it's not that much expensive. Depends on what type of art you like. The vector art dog shit that a lot of people sell or do, not my style. Definitely 100% not. And I know I have a vector art display image on my oh, stop with attacking, please. Holy shit, absolutely. Okay, I didn't know that will blow up. Give me a moment. It's dead. But what is happening? Oh, there's radiation right here. Oh, okay. But no, I know I have a vector art display image on my shop or when I'm streaming, but that's for a whole different win. So no. That's why I don't use professional displays. And by the way, on Elf, I can draw stuff myself if I really want to. The simple answer is I don't care. There are better options. Tell me I'm wrong. That improving on everything but how your stream looks. Because why do people stick around? Not because your stream looks nice. 100% not the reason. Maybe a percentage, a small percentage, but definitely not the reason. I mean, if it looked dog shit, it would be a whole nother story. But that's not the case either, at least in my opinion. It's just really simple. Hence the reason I don't accept any requests from people. We need some more Nobelisk. And by the way, another reason is because I don't accept art from people in chat. Why would I ever buy something from someone who goes around 24/7 other people's chats to sell them art? And there's, I know, the 20% chance of people getting scammed, since I've seen it happen. So no, Are there enough reasons? Let's see. And not all my streams are like just building stuff or building the same thing over and over again. I mean, you have to make some really big progress that you can't put in a video, right? Sometimes. Exactly the conversation I had earlier with the other people. With syrup spiders and a big one. Where is it? Down there somewhere. Okay, that's this one. It'll be more difficult to build, to go downhill, but apparently not. You just have to navigate around the trees. There is that the exit? I think it is. Let's see. Random free power slug. I love it. I'll take it. And a purple one at that. This doesn't seem like the best place to build a factory, just to gather materials. Like, yeah, probably. I mean, there are so many locations in this game. Oh, I see the T section right there. Do you know what that means? We're almost... No, not like that. I want to say we're almost done. And then I placed it incorrect. Let's see if it's still connected. Yep, I did not forget anything. Okay, so we need to go around here. Can I, like, kill it from here? Should be able to. That worked. They spotted me. Don't touch me. There. Yeah, thank you. Let's get the Simax loop right here. Literally, the second I go into this into the swamp for just 5 millimeters, that's radiation. We're not going to do that. And 2 of them as well. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit annoying. Oh, there's so many of them. This will be a tall tower. Holy shit, that is annoying as fuck. At least I have some form of protection behind this tower. Every time it saves, I get like launched a little bit into the air. Really weird stuff. I think I forgot to connect it somewhere along the way, but I'm not sure. Could be. Let's see. No, still connected. Not that it really matters, but it just looks cool. Weird, but I know. Gimmick. Too steep. That is just too steep by 1. Yeah, that's what I thought. How is this an invalid placement? We can get rid of these trees, then it will be a valid placement. Oh, it has to do with other things. Like this gas tower over here. And maybe the terrain. Probably also something to do with it. Wait, no. It's raw underneath. I don't want to go downstairs. Oh, this one connects perfectly. Nice. That's all I ever wanted. Wow. At least I think. Hopefully I can connect it to the train track on the other side. That is not too steep. I mean, 2 shouldn't be too steep. Oh, it's not. But it is for this one, of course. Oh, look at our track is done. Finally. We fixed the entire cross through the entire world. Oh, it took such a long time. Can we like build this thing? We can. Like instantaneously discover everything in this area. Oh my god. I should have done this before. That is crazy, dude. Oh wait, it didn't connect perfectly. I forgot to place one track path. The thingy down here. Annoying. We did finish the track. So that is something. Instantaneous discovery. I love it. It does have a very big range. I'm curious if this thing is faster than like the train, because that could be the case. It's at least a little bit more active. Like from now on, if I want Samor, I can just transport it, no problem. Okay, that's that part. I think it's faster than like the other way of traveling. At least it seems to be like that. Not that it really matters because we can't really see like where certain connection points are, but still, the fact that you can like speed up between those things, holy shit, impressive. Love to have a personal hot map like that you have in your corner for some reason. It just does seem better for some reason. Yeah, I'm not going to do this the map thingy because then we need to extend it like every several times. I think we haven't been here at all. Well, we could lose like, but traveling around the map like this is not really that efficient. Like we do have instantaneous map discovery this way. Nice, we got a little of oil right there. Everything seems to be really close together right here. Not a bad place to build. Spheres, get it. Curious how far to the right we can go. Holy shit, that is a lot. What the hell? I definitely did not expect there to be so much, at least so much iron. I mean, that's the edge of the map, obviously. The fact that you can't see that without a machine like this one, really annoying a little bit. Like you should be able to just see it once you've discovered it once. At least then what would be the point of placing the towers, but still. This desert is like really huge. Holy shit. Like I can't really discover more of this map into this direction. It just ends right here. There is nothing more. And we know there will be future map expansions, but still. Oh, and there's more coal right here. Interesting. A lot of stuff over here as well. Like the desert is riddled with materials. Copper ore. Can be that we have to walk a little bit back. Where's the train track? Am I just blind? That's right there. Mercer sphere. Like there is just a few dots left. There's nothing more to discover right here. Also, we have walked around almost the entire map, so that also helps. We've seen like everything right here as well. Interesting. There's just one black hole left right here, and that's it. And even that point will be gone in like a few seconds. Just to make my map a little bit more pretty. There's not really much to doing this at all. At this point I'm just procrastinating going to bed at all. Oh fuck. Okay, we only need to discover a little bit more of the... You can jump that high, buddy. Okay, so that's the black stuff gone right here. Now we only need the corner. Like the other tower I will probably delete another time. Not really thinking about that one. I did that one already, didn't I? Oh, I did not. I'm not going to the one right now. Who that felt really random find. Okay, I have to go a little bit further to discover this edge of the map. I want every inkling to be on there. Almost done. That's more like it. Okay, now we have this little corner right here left. Now, at least we built on every square centimeter of the map. That's something, right? Something I haven't done before. You see the middle dark tower from here. That's really cool, actually. It's so high up. Let's see. Can we like discover this part of the map as the last option? Nice, nice. We still have to like do the part with the bows right there. I don't know if that automatically gets discovered or roundabout. Yeah, that automatically gets discovered, at least almost automatically. Like right here somewhere. So now only this corner is left. Interesting. Like how much smaller the world becomes then. Okay. Let's go back to here, back to the train tracks. Okay, like that seems to be all discovered. Like technically speaking, you could discover like the whole square of the map without leaving any gaps if you like extended your thingy long enough. That's another one. How many do we have at the moment? 14. Like, did we need like 12 to expand the map? Beautiful. Well, seems to be all discovered. Let's delete this one. Remove marker. Why is there a radar tower right there? Did we forget to delete that one? We did, didn't we? We did. Oh my god. Let's see. Ma'am, alien technology. We need 150 of those. Disgusting. Those are... we precisely have 3. Nice. 150. Should be doable. I'll go and delete the radar tower and then we'll go back, make some more, and then we're done. Late enough. Can we just keep making them? I'm actually quite curious. What can we reach? Okay. What I do just remember that I can also like upload everything that is of importance. Don't run me over, please. Too much splitter remains. Interesting. I haven't had that happen before. Don't want to drive all the way back. Not that I really care, but still. And this clad aluminium. And for the rest, yeah, I don't really care. Then I can just off myself and go back to the start. Go back to the base. What I do want though is this one. Might come in handy to complete the rest. It was not my idea to die here. Okay, got it uploaded, safe and well. So let's see, where is the radar tower right here? It's all the way down there, just before the gigantic river. We can get there. I see it. Weird that I didn't delete that or anything. Now we have to go around this, otherwise we'll die of poison or fart. And we don't want that. Let's grab these with us. Since we're making computers, it doesn't really matter for that one. And with them gone, we can just place respawn like nothing ever happened. Let's see. Mercer spheres. We need 50 more or 30 more, and then we can increase our storage capacity, and then next time we can continuously build with the rest, or at least for you it will be in like a second after this happens, because I'm not going to make a whole other episode about me building train tracks, which I already did for like a whole in itself. But yeah, let's go. Missing materials? What do you mean missing materials? I'm not missing any materials. Do you need 151? Does it say that? Am I one short? Oh my god. Okay, that's weird. Ew.
Dimensional expansion increased to 400%. Parts can now be stored as elementary particles in a hyperdense deconfined state. Normally I'd explain the basic science, but I don't think this one can be simplified enough for you to understand.
We composed a growth song, but you composed a shrink song, so we remain stuck in your bones.
I understand. Seeing the Pioneer perform tasks also amuses me.
Like, I did increase everything, but the upload speed is so fast. Like, I would expect that every item would start to, like, shrink for some reason or move. For some reason these don't seem to move. Like, are they already filled up? I'm guessing they are. Yeah, 200. Thank you for watching Satisfactory on any of my Let's Plays, any of my games, any of my streams. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you next time. So, peace.